Yeah.
Now you listening to Prime Stars music. Prime Stars.
I will put her down on the side of town where the tricks is round, for sure their lookers preferably they set their eyes and give the prize to my hooker behind the gates in this mansion by the safe. Is where we took her. She a reacher, I'm her teacher, and we gon' show. He mistook her, Dana Black. You say appointment, but he probably thinking I'm a booker. I'ma try and knock her. Intriguing, pose it as a trick to try and knock her. She tied him up, dominated the trick, and kicked his balls like she was playing soccer. These niggas corn, my game is poppin', and she popped the corn like all red and blocker. Yeah, she's some hoeing, but the way she move, you would think that she was a flocker. Oh, now he's a sugar daddy, and he spoiled a bitch like his face.
Hey, y'all come up in here. The pimp is a square too, nigga.
Like she bathed in water, and her family is amazed at how far she's came from the way she was raised, with the way I taught her and what I bought her. First time I called her, she had to see.
That's that old money. That's that old money.
It's the game pimp show.
What up, y'all?
Some gifts to cinder. Open up the package, put in the mail.
That's vintage.
Close the package and return to cinder.
VIP. All right. Never again. Never again, y'all. But look. What's up, y'all? Come on in. Come on in. You know what I'm saying? Chauv is on the show shit. The pimp is a square too. The pimp is a square too. Oh shit, with Chauv on there. The pimp is a square too. Who got something to say? Y'all can send this out. Chauv is saying the pimp is a square. Chauv is saying the pimping is a square. What y'all gotta say about that? What y'all gotta say about that? What y'all gotta say about that? What's up, XC? I see you. What y'all gotta say about that? What y'all gotta say about that? Good topic? Y'all say never? The one and only Mr. Glamour says never. Let me know. Let me know. You know, look, y'all know I ain't finna just bring it just to, you know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna have to let me know something. Look, the pimping for sure ain't a square. Right? But the pimps are square too, though. And I ain't saying no master square and a pimp got it. I ain't saying none of that shit. I'm saying logically, the pimp is a square too. Definitely break that one down, huh? Y'all said definitely break that one down. I'm going to break it down, then I'm going to build it up. Okay? Look. This what y'all got to understand. Right? Because I've been doing a lot. Remember when I was saying to y'all, give me the pimping, y'all could keep, well, I say, y'all could keep the game, what I say, y'all could have the game, give me the pimping. Remember when I was on that, y'all could have the game, give me the pimping, y'all could have the game, give me the pimping, right? But the more and more, remember when I got into it with saying over that too? The more and more as time goes on, right? I'm really starting to say, dang. And well, not starting to say because I already knew, but more so accepting this. The pimping is really just one position in the game, right? The pimping is really just one position in the game, right? That's what I know. Slick talk, know nothing. The pimp is a square too. What's a square? When we be saying pimping is oh, these niggas are squares, or you a square, you're a square. What are we saying? What are we saying? When we calling somebody a square, what are we saying? How come they're a square? Because what? They don't know? Because they not hip to it? Why are we call square as a square, y'all? Why are we call a square a square? Because they not hip to it? Is there things the pimping could be square too? Right? Tony Red, what's the deal? Is there some things, right, that the pimping is square too, right? If we're gonna be honest, y'all see them fire emojis, let me know something. If we're gonna be honest, now y'all don't see where I'm going. Y'all don't see where I'm going. Now we finna do that. Especially you niggas putting pimp with small P's. How do you make a female down? See, that's what I'm saying. I don't even know who that is. I see we also talking like that. I'm just starting moving y'all. How do you make a female down to pimp? How do you find them out? How do you attract them? How do you make a female down to pimps? That's what I'm saying. You gotta say that different. You gonna have to Mansa Musa. Hey, Mansa, first off, shout out to Mansa Musa, because I know y'all don't even know what Mansa Musa who Mansa Musa even really is. When y'all do y'all's thing, you know what I'm saying? Y'all look at Mansa Musa. You see what I'm saying? No, ain't no my bad, bro. No, we ain't finna do that. He thought it was my bad. J Figures, divine chosen. So listen, y'all, right? There's a different games. We can all agree to that, right? It's different games, okay? So if it's a game that you're not hip to, right? If it's a game that you don't have any knowledge of, then can you be square to that game? You see what I'm saying? Can a person be square to the game if they just don't know about the game? You see what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. It wasn't too deep, right? But I want to see where y'all's pride is, right? Because look, for sure, I'm the pimping. Look, I can't hide it. I'm guilty. I'm guilty of pimping. Look, but this the thing, right? A lot of times, different people be coming at me with different things to do, right? Like, hey, so let's do this to make some money, right? You know, legal, all that type shit, right? We could do this, right? And then instead of me acting like I know, I just be like, so I'm square to that game. You see what I'm saying? I'm square to that. So I'm a square to that game, right? So, and I be saying it in truth, right? But then here come the pride. You ain't square to it. You know what I'm saying? But nah, right? Kill the pride, kill the slick talk. I'm square to that game, right? To that game. You see what I'm saying? And that's just being true to the game. Because we could be like, oh, pimping, okay, but within the game, y'all, and I'm going to say it ain't no top to the game. It ain't no top to pimping. But pimping ain't the top position in the game when it comes to facts. You see what I'm saying, y'all? When it comes to facts, we can't say that. Because there's no top. There's no top to nothing, and the game is just the game. The game is just the game, right? Whether it's good game, bad game, whether it's illegal or legal game, right? So the pimping that pimps, that's what we choose to do, but it's only going to be our pride to say that our position is the top position. But it's too much of anybody's pride in whatever position in the game they is, because there ain't no top to it, right? But I will say this. The pimping is for sure the most powerful position. You see what I'm saying? P, right? The pimping's for sure gonna be the most powerful position. What's up, y'all? The pimping for sure is gonna be the most powerful position. Right? But who's the opponents? You see what I'm saying? See? We still the coach. Don't get me wrong. The position's coach. We still the coach. We sitting in the plays, right? Through her, P. That's another thing. Y'all don't forget that. Don't start thinking that all this still just doing without the bitch. So just keep the shit. You know what I'm saying? Don't think y'all got the easy way out. Okay, none of that shit. Okay, I'm talking to the pimping. Okay? I'm talking to the pimping. But what I'm trying to encourage y'all to do is this, right? Still kill the pride. We're still in the kingdom with it. But there's the thing. the pimp is a square too. The pimp is a square too, right? And that's okay. Watch this. That's okay. Now, why is it okay? Now, that's where it comes into this. And look, y'all, and this is my battle. And I'm telling y'all know I bring y'all through, y'all, I take y'all through this shit with me. But this the thing. The position, this the thing. Pimping in the culture versus pimping in the kingdom. Pimping in the culture will cause for you to only, getting it out of a prostitute, right? But within the game, put it like this: pimping in the culture is staying within the realm of pimping and hoeing, right? Pimping in the kingdom will be the pimp playing the most powerful position in all game. Y'all hear what I'm saying? I don't know if I can say it again, y'all. I tried to explain the best way I could the first time. When to come up and talk about it. But y'all hear what I'm saying? Because what this will do is this, right? It's growing the pimping. Pimping ain't gonna never die. Pimping ain't gonna never die. We can't make the pimping small, so we gotta grow it. Right? But what I'm saying, y'all, is it has to be an honesty, though, y'all. Right? Because watch this. You still gotta get a game to the bitch. Fake ass niggas. That's what I'm saying. See? You still gotta give the game to the bitch. You still gotta give the game to the bitch. So that's why I'm trying to encourage y'all to learn as much about all game. Swallow your pride, P. Right? Because for sure, I'm the one that's saying, y'all can have the game. I'm pimping now. Ha, 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 ha. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't. Right? I get it. And that's in the culture, though. That's in the culture. Okay? But in the kingdom, y'all, we got to grow the pimping. How else is the hoe going to be holy? How else the whole? I mean, what y'all thought that was just for a season? What? Do I gotta bring that up again? I gotta bring that up again. How else the whole gonna be holy? Fake ass niggas. How else the whole gonna be holy? P, right? Okay. You gotta have power over what? All game. The P is just the most powerful letter in the alphabet, right? But you still have to what? Have power over what? All other game. So the pimp in the position in the game of the kingdom, if he has power over all game, then get pimping. Get it? Then get pimping. Now, the one and only Mr. Glamorous, the lowest level only thinks about the game. I don't even know what that even means, bro. Anybody got anything in the comments to say? If it's not a question, then come up. Because y'all just be talking. The lowest level only thinks about the game. That don't even make sense. Because I'm talking about the game, bro. See? You calling the game. Look at Polished Player. Hey, Polished Player, you on YouTube, bro. You made it to YouTube, bro. They love you. They love you on YouTube, bro. But look, See, I like you niggas that do this. I like when we know something. Let me know something. I like that. I like that. The one and only
Yeah,
Mr.
yeah,
Glamorous.
yeah. What's up with it?
What's up, bro?
So what I'm saying is, when you know, when you're first getting into the game, getting your feet wet, and you're really trying to profess the pimping, then it's all about pimping and hoeing and just getting to that type of money. But once you're seasoned and you're ready to get on to other things, then your mind starts wanting to know about everything about the world. The ultimate pimp knows everything, knows about credit, knows about you name it. So what I'm saying is that, you know, the 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 niggas that the pimping that only, what did I say? The lowest level only thinks about the game. What I'm talking about is the lowest level pimps only think about one thing, and that's, just only things that are pertaining to do with with pimping and hoeing, but really it's bigger than that in my eyes. Is that, do you agree
Bro,
or no?
so basically, so look, what up, BG? I see you, baby. No, look, look, what up, BG? I didn't do my shout out like that. What up, BG? I see you, baby. No, look. So this the thing, bro. No, it don't make sense. But I hear what you're saying. Because it's the thing. When you say the game, you want to be specific.
I'm talking about the pimping and hoeing game. You know what I'm saying? The
Exactly. But
the
okay, so
entertainment world. But there's different. Some people might think, okay, if you ain't on the blade, then you ain't pimping. If you work in the lines, you ain't pimping. If you in the clubs, then you ain't pimping.
okay, but look. But that's all game within that game. You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
Now, is the game of pimping and hoeing, or is the pimp game the only game in, watch this, the game?
No, cause some niggas think that it's only, some pimps only think that it's pimping at home, but it's really shit. You could pimp cars, shit. You could pimp food. You could pimp on anything.
Nah, you don't want to say that.
You don't think so?
Oh my gosh, hold on, bro.
So
YG, come up, YG. YG, come up, YG. Oh, bro, I never seen. Is that pay the kitty in the motherfucking building? Hold on. Is that wait, where YG at? YG, come up, YG. YG. You know, y'all know how when y'all be playing video games, right? And then like you be fighting the characters and you get to one, the end of one level, and you gotta fight the next character that then all the way up to the top. You know how that goes? Hello?
I'm listening.
So I'm trying to bring my niggas up.
So what about
I'm trying to bring my
Mansa?
niggas up.
Why don't
Huh?
Mansa Musa come up? The
You must
glasses
think,
don't
mama.
make the pimping. Nah,
Uh-oh, look, he calling y'all out. Look, I
all
didn't
this,
opened up the forum for discussion. I done
you know what
opened
I'm
up the
saying?
forum. So
All
look,
these years of breaking on a bitch does. You feel me? All these years of paying bills off the bitch does. You feel me? Because everything you see, nigga, done came straight from the bitch. Even though I might know about a whole bunch more shit, my life and my what I depend on
come
is
here,
the
Exy.
bitch. That's what makes me the pimpin'.
Watch this. I'm gonna let a real square to the game. Well, he ain't even square to the game. Give you 5 minutes. Look, why don't y'all come up? Cause y'all look. I can say what I want to say, but Mansa Musa, come up, bro. Cause you was popping it in the comments, bro. Watch, I got XC gonna come up. I'm gonna see what y'all learn. I'm gonna see what y'all learn, y'all. But look, much love and respect though. The one and only Mr. Glamorous, he's standing on it. He's standing on it. Look, you go look. They go XC right there. Talk to XC
What's up?
about what you're saying. Go
What's
ahead.
up? What you talking about again? What you could pimp on money or whatever? I thought it was pimping and hoeing, but I don't know shit about that. I'm a square. I sell shit, but Yeah, no, yeah, whatever game you're playing in, reach the highest level, but there's no top. I'm in agreement with that, and just everybody prosper, everybody prosper. You guys, claim your titles, and everyone, be the best man you could be at the end of the day. I think we all get behind that. On
So what you
top of
gotta say to that?
It is all about pimping and hoeing, but once you master that, what's next? There's nothing
well,
else.
Well, the thing is, you want to use your money too. You want to use your money and love on people. So that's you want to make use of your tools. You are like in a sense you are a farmer. The law of sowing and reaping. That's a thing. That's a law. What you reap, what you will sow. So if you reap some pimping, that hoe reaps some hoe. And from my viewpoint, I've never done it before. But that's from what I've seen. Whatever you reap, it'll come out. It'll come out. It'll bear fruit.
That's a fact.
So, but
See,
it's always good. It's always good to diversify your
watch this.
portfolio.
Oh, I know who you could talk to. Player, polished player, come up.
Oh, yep. Because
I
that's
know you could talk to here.
you
S go
put
down. Let me pull up pause player. Pause player, talk to him.
put somebody in the gambling. Put somebody on them bookies. Make sure you're paying them fucking
I'm
bookies.
saying so. Like, okay, if you only know about pimping and hoeing, right? And you
Uh huh.
want a 10,000 square feet house, and you trying to have 30 cars, and you only know about pimping and hoeing. Guess what? You might get that, but you might go to the feds for money laundering, or you
Oh
might,
yeah.
if you don't know nothing else.
Oh, I was talking about this in the comments, but there was no comment on it, so I'll talk about it now. See, well, from what I see, like when people talk about squares, like they talk about L7 squares, I think that's like square in the sense you're operating within the bounds of the law. So that's like a square that you're operating within. So
This
like once
okay.
you're
Let me
not,
start. Let me redo it. I said this. The pimping is a square too. So
uh,
let's get on.
yeah,
Let's get back on topic, right?
oh
What
yeah,
show come on with, right? The pimp is a square too, y'all. So that's what I'm talking about for whoever just coming in, right?
hmm
The pimp is a square too. And what I'm saying is without the pride, without all that in the way, right? Why do we call square square?
yeah, yeah,
Now
square.
hold on, now. Polished player, you square ass nigga, come up here, bro. Now look. Now look, now, Mr. Glamorous. Now let me ask you, what are your thoughts on that? The pimp. Let me ask you this: why do we call it square square?
A square is somebody who doesn't understand what the fuck's going on
With what?
pertaining to the game. But the point that you made is valid. That shit, you could be square to a whole lot of other shit outside of the game. But when we're talking about squares in this game, we talk about this. But you're just bringing it, outside the box.
Well, right, because the whole point is this, and like I say, uh, and the point is this, because the reason it's being is this: the pimp is a square too. So it's okay to be like I said, I do different, people becoming different. Hey, so if you want to do this, hey, let's do this right. And I'll be like, well, so I'm square to that game. I'm square to that, right? And they'd be like, oh, so you ain't no square. Stop saying that. I'll be like, well, I'm square to that, right? So that's how the thoughts all came, right? But the square is just what? I believe that having game is just knowing what it is about what it is you're doing. You know what I'm saying? In a sense. You see what I'm saying? So the thing is this. Can a pimp be a square too? So
After
that's
you,
the whole point. So y'all come
after
up.
you, after you broke down what you said, absolutely.
And that's okay, right? Because like I say, I believe that the pimping is the most powerful position in the game, right? But the thing is when it's time to play, you gotta have power in all other games. So play your positions. Also, when I say get pimping, in that sense, but you can't pimp on cars. That's square as fuck to say. You can't pimp on trucks and pimp on other shit you was talking about, right? And then you still have to have the game to give the bitch. We still talking pimping.
That's the number one thing. But once you got that mastered, I feel like shit. Anything else you do, you're still pimping.
So
Anything.
now, well, you're a pimping in the game that you're pimping in. Hey, right. You know what I'm saying? That's really what it is. But but the thing is this: a house isn't human. A house is a hoe that's being put to use 24/7. See, that's a house. All y'all niggas ain't got houses because you ain't got hoes that you put into use.
You ain't got no hope. You don't have no P in the middle of that hope.
Polished player. Why you call yourself polished player?
No, hey, he's the gambler, man. He's got them bookies lined up. He has like a gambler game. You know, he should have that in his union. That's good.
And
Yeah.
Mansa Musa, am I high or
Oh
dumb?
man.
I'm saying, why don't you come up here and we can talk about it? I don't do well with comments, you feel me? I like to speak to men who can speak to men, you feel me?
No, yeah. Texting is the worst form of communication, so that's a fact, you know. But you're flexing your finger muscles real good doing that, so it's good. If you want to get a good finger workout going, you know.
Anybody could pop it from behind the screen, you feel me?
Yeah.
From behind the pad.
The laptop, the phone, yeah, whatever. The refrigerator.
Shit, if I don't hear your voice, shit, for all I know, it could be a bitch behind that account.
I listen up, Pete. True.
I only believe what I see.
No, but yeah, I give my perception on the topic. I offered that, but no. I see where you're coming with, Shove, on that.
I don't know who Mansa is, so
One
he
second,
gotta
y'all.
get up here.
Where's YG at? Well, not YG's gone. He said 5 minutes. Make it an hour.
Yeah, it's all good. It's always good over here. Old school ways, I've been down around a lot of places.
Oh,
I ain't never heard of Mansa Musa till today.
oh, man.
And I'm formerly known as D Lloyd.
Hold on, y'all.
Man, he's slinging them, huh? He's slinging them. Okay. This is disagreement night, huh? Nah.
Oh, you have no idea how I want to say get the hell out, but I'm holding that in because I'm showing so
I don't know. Well,
enjoying
I don't know. Let's disagree on some shit, man. What do you think? What do you think, one of Mr. Garmers? What's something that you could get behind that, you know, the whole like you argue 100 people to like it doesn't matter, like you're right. What's something? Let's disagree on some shit.
No, I don't think so. I'm sorry. You can write me that long letters. Dissertation.
Okay, y'all. Look, I'm back. Look. So what's the topic? Hold on. Oh, hold on. Let me bring up Born Foreign. Hold on. Oh, look. I got somebody to talk to.
Oh, there you go. That's proper.
Let's go.
Madalena.
Show, what's up? What's
What's
the
up?
topic, sir?
My topic is this. The pimp is a square too, right? Nah, what you
Okay.
mean, show? Right? Because I'm saying we're in the game. Why do we call a square, man?
Because they squares, they don't break the law. They
So
don't
so
they don't commit crimes. They don't
okay.
go against the grain. They are worker bees.
Okay, so now is there such thing as square game?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so because I know I said we, right? But now, why do we call squares within the game of pimping and hoeing?
Why do we call squares within the game of pimping and hoeing?
Right.
I think that aside from it being a derogatory term when you mad at a motherfucker, oh, you square ass bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that's based on our disagreement with an activity generally. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I
It's
know exactly. Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead. No, go ahead, show.
Okay, yeah, no, I know exactly what you're saying. So, because what I'm trying to say is this right now. The pimping in the game of pimping the hoe, and that's that. But I believe that this, right? When I
Mhm.
say a pimp could be a square too, I feel like if there's something, I believe this game is just something. Game is what you know about what it is you do, basically, in a sense, right?
Right.
So if you know something I don't know, then I'm square to that game.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm pimping, but I'm okay to be like, oh, so I'm square to that.
Right.
I'm square to that game. You know, but
It's a
but
lack of
then
knowledge. You're looking at square as a lack of knowledge. Right.
exactly if game is supposed to be knowledge, right?
Okay. I
But
see
you
what
see
you're
what I'm
saying. I agree to that. You
so
know what I'm saying? With the conversation, I wanted to hop on here real quick and kind of clarify this because you know how I already feel about this show. But
right,
it's a
but real quick,
conversation.
and just real quick, and the reason I'm getting
Okay.
to is this, right? Because my encouragement is this for the quote unquote pimping to learn more about game in itself of all game, especially legal game, right?
Right.
And be that because I say the pimping is the most powerful man, right? The P, right, is the most powerful man in any position that he's in, but put himself in position in the game, but not the game of pimping and hoeing, but the game of life, but not the game of life of the life, but game. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
So they could grow out of just sending the well, but this is another thing too. Being able to have that game to give to her to utilize.
Okay. So what I'm saying, what I'm hearing is that even though you standing on your P, you know what I'm saying, and you're in a powerful position, that there may be some things that you don't know, and that would make you square to the knowledge that you don't know.
Right. And
And
if you don't want to be a square so bad, all right, go ahead.
no, go ahead. And so you're like, it benefits you to learn new things so that you can game the bitch up because there's other games that you don't know, right? Like you may learn a new move or a new tactic or something different, a new side or some shit, right? And that's
But
that's
but
in the
even but even legal is really what I'm saying too, though. But I hear what you say on that level. But I'm really
so
speaking
so what do
like
you
how
mean
you be
like
on your shit, huh?
so
Look,
what do you
like how
mean
you be
like
on your shit. No,
right, so what I mean, what do you mean like he could be square and he could be like, you know what I'm saying, bitch, I'm a pimp on you today and go to work at 5 o'clock square
no,
or
hell
like
no. It's
okay,
this. It's hey, bitch. I was pulled up in my nice car, and I was at the gas station. And another person pulled up, and he does stocks for some shit. You see what I'm saying?
right,
It was game that I was square to, but I'm
okay.
not gonna say, oh, I'm some pimp and fuck these stocks now. Fuck these investments. You see what I'm saying? Whatever. So,
No, I mean, no, you should never say fuck these investments. Can I just want pimps to start saying fuck the studio? That's all I
well,
want
but
to say. I just want to say they ain't gonna drop no more motherfucking mixtapes.
if
Okay?
you a pimp that rapper, you rapper that's pimping, right? But it's like,
Is you
but the
pimping or is you rapping? That's what I'm
but the
saying.
thing, but the thing is, so that's what I'm encouraging, but also to teach her. Don't you
To
know
teach.
they understand women want to be taught.
Qu-
Here we
Do
go.
women want to be taught? Yeah,
Oh my
women want to be
gosh. Here
taught.
we go. Here we go. Here we go. But listen, this is what we go. Hold on.
Any real
I would
woman wants
thank
to
you.
be
I'm
led
glad you started talking, dude. All right, go
by
ahead.
the
Talk.
man.
Do you know who Born Foreign is?
No, I'm not sure, but I was wondering because she said something about
Okay,
you
you
know
get to
how
talk.
how
Go
she
ahead,
feels
Born.
about this show. I was just wondering how she feels about this show.
How do I feel about this show right here?
Well, you just told him that he knows how you feel about it, and I was just wondering what you meant about that.
Oh, um, because I wasn't sure what the topic was, and I wasn't sure whether the topic was should a pimp be pimping or should a pimp have a job. Like, and he knows how I feel about that. I don't feel like a pimp should have anything to do in the day. He definitely should be building his portfolio and making different investments and solidifying a foundation for himself. But I don't think he should be doing anything other than fucking pimping. I don't think he
Ex-
should be trying to be a pro basketball player. I don't think he should be trying to be a rapper. I'm just being honest with you because that's the way I was taught. A pimp ain't supposed to do nothing but fucking get his pimp on.
You
Fuck the
dig?
motherfucking studio. Fuck the motherfucking the three on three game. That's why I was asking. Because I was asking about like what the topic was because when I first came on here, it sounded like there was a conversation on what a pimp should be doing. So I was like, hey, well, I just tell you, a pimp shouldn't be doing shit but pimping.
So you believe that the man is the leader in life before the
I believe
woman?
that God is the leader and man is underneath that umbrella,
Oh,
and then the woman
absolutely,
comes next.
exactly. Okay, so we got a real bitch right here. A real 304 in my eyes, from what I hear.
So, well, thank you. I appreciate that. I mean, I just was curious. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I think it's important that everybody understands stocks. They learn, they grow, they learn investments. You know what I'm saying? Um, and I'm sorry, I was reading the comments. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you should always diversify and always have a foundation, always have a motherfucking exit plan at the end of the day. Like, you should be able to sit well with your exit plan. You should know about IRAs. You should know about buying houses and flipping them into HUD houses in Section 8 for little to nothing. Like, you should know about that shit. You should be definitely building your stability. But if you are a man of leisure, then you should be a man of leisure. You see what I'm saying?
You don't have no folks.
But you see status, and I don't know what's going on with you.
I might hear y'all.
I was like, what happened? So that's just
So,
how I feel.
I'll be right back, bro.
so what y'all saying? Let me put up accent. So glamorous.
What's up with it?
So you still feel the same way?
What that as far as what?
Nothing, bro. XC, Born Card said that you were sweet.
Huh? Good evening. Good evening. What was that?
She said you're sweet.
Oh no, foreign. I mean, it's nice to meet you there.
Nice to meet you.
Hi there. Hi there. No, I saw your 2-part video. You kind of ran the whole live. That one time, you brought up a great discussion, and no, that was great. You know, you got a great mind, and I do enjoy hearing your perspective on just life in general.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
No. How's your day going?
My day is profitable as always.
You said packed up?
No, it's profitable.
Oh, profitable. Oh no, that's great. That's great to hear. No, that's great to hear. That's good. What do you do? Like what's like your medium like? Do you have like any like shows or anything like that? Like, are you on YouTube?
So I'm part of a podcast that drops on Apple TV January 19th. I do a lot of stuff. I'm an executive assistant for a venture capitalist. I do a lot of stuff. I have an LLC. I run an outreach program. Like, I just bought and closed on my first property, about to buy and close on my second property. Like, moving into the HUD housing Section 8 properties. I do a lot.
That's good. No, like I only ask because I'm only 20 years of age, and so like I like to pick from everyone. Like, just like, you know what?
If I could give you advice on direction, honestly, and this is for anybody that's listening, go get you a real estate license. It takes you 80 hours. It's $200 for the course. Get that real estate license. Go someplace like Bradford, Pennsylvania, Olean, New York, fucking Muskogee, Oklahoma. Buy you a $50,000 house. Get that shit updated to HUD and Section 8. Bring HUD and Section 8 in. Get the contract for HUD and Section 8, and put HUD and Section 8 people in them houses. And then Section 8 is going to pay the rent, and you're not even going to have to worry about ever filing for eviction, because if they do get evicted, they're going to lose their housing, but you're still going to get paid.
Off Section 8. That's beautiful.
Off Section 8.
Oh my. Oh man.
And then when I'm talking about places like Bradford, Pennsylvania, you're going to find a 2-bedroom home for sale for $67,000. And if you find a motivated buyer for a one-person owner, they've owned that house for 50 years, they're ready to retire and move off. You know what I'm saying? You can get them $10,000 down and write a contract based with just that owner. You don't even have to involve the bank in that.
That's beautiful.
You know
That's
what I'm
beautiful.
saying?
That's you just gave me a full size nugget, You know, like I'm over here. I'm Thanos over here. You know, I'm a nerd too. Like, I'm right here.
Nice.
I'm getting my Infinity Stone. So that's a good one right there. That's a great one right there. So that. No, I do appreciate that. Like, Pennsylvania, I'm from California, so it'll be great for me to when I'm just expanding business out there to for sure.
I'm serious. All you got to do You know what I'm saying? All you really got to do is get on Zillow right now, get on any of those sites and just type in Bradford, Pennsylvania. Type in, like, go look for the smallest towns and just type them in. Stay away from the poorest. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You want to get a working class town, you know, like where there's factories and
Factory.
you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Oh my gosh,
Right.
dude. Like I thought of
Yeah,
okay.
no, listen, somebody gave me the game. I was like, can you really do that? I'd spent 2 weeks looking it up, and on the third week I was purchasing my first home. Now I'm
Well,
purchasing my second home.
you know, the Queen Bee like gives
And
out,
I
you know,
live in Washington. I will never live in the houses that I own.
yeah,
So
absolutely. Yeah. No, the Queen Bee is like that's like, you know, universal law, like gives like the always points them in the right direction, and then any bee that's coming with the wrong honey is fucking dead. Like the queen, you know, you got the wrong honey. I don't accept this honey, so you gotta get the right honey. And so, you know, you're definitely like direct me to get the right honey, and that's beautiful. Thank you for it. And like I don't know your name, but if I could get just a first name, that would be
it's
appreciated. I'll make
Madalena.
baby. What was that?
Madalena.
Maralina. Thank you, Maralina. I appreciate it a ton, and just I'm ready to grow and become like, you know, become the right kind of leader, for you know, this upcoming generation. I know there's been a ton of horrible examples, horrid, just decrepit examples. I don't want to be that. I've seen them firsthand, and just like, yeah, I want to be something great, and just like that's gonna help me.
Absolutely. What I tell you, what my advice, and this is what I do. My goal is to put people of color in houses. You know what I'm saying? And to
Yeah.
the lighter persuasion that is watching, y'all just bear with me. Y'all got privilege,
Yeah.
and people of color need a home to have a base to start from. You know what I'm saying? Like, great things happen with our people when they have a stability, because we're an amazing group of people. Black and brown people are a resilient, amazing group of people, and great things happen when you provide stability to them. They become lawyers, they become doctors, and they pour into their own communities and they build their own communities. So if you are going down that real estate route, I just tell you to take the righteous route and make sure that you are housing people of color, because white people got privilege every day,
Yeah.
25/8, 367. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. No, yeah, I agree with that. No, they got their whole shit laid out. They got their whole foundation, and yeah, my mission is to build. So I'm gonna build the people who are broken. I'm gonna weld them together with gold, and put them in the right, you know, good housing, and that that's for sure. Like before I hit 30, I'm for sure gonna like be like deep in that real estate market. That's like,
Yeah, absolutely. Once you get 100 doors, you know, you're making over 7 million a year, is what they say. So, and
yeah,
they count them by doors. They're like, how many doors you got? You know what I'm saying? So,
as a
Yeah,
broker,
Madalena,
yeah.
3 or 4 like you and a 16 like me could do anything in this world. I just been listening.
I knew that was
But we
coming.
could
I was
we
like,
could do anything. We'll be unstoppable. I promise you.
I'm
Yep.
unstoppable.
Yep.
It sounds like it, but you just
Mm-hmm.
missing one thing, and that's the right man. I'm right here.
Shove up there cracking his ass up because he know he's like, don't do it. Don't try. Just
No, I'm gonna try it.
No.
I've been looking for one just like you. Shit, you
Okay,
got
look,
the right head on your shoulders.
let's see how this go. XC, step down for a minute.
Hey, peace out.
All
Foreign,
right.
thank you so much for that. I'm holding that for
absolutely.
life.
No, you gonna I'm
I'm
gonna
holding
bring you
that.
back, but just let him talk to her real quick.
I got you. I got you.
Okay.
Yeah, you just been saying a lot of powerful things, and I just been sitting back and listening in awe because, shit, you know, most 304s just know how to get money, and you know, barely could pay a bill, or you know, barely could get themselves into anything. And you've had a lot of great accomplishments. So, shit.
You know what I think it's from? I'm gonna be honest with you, and this is why I kind of giggled. I believe that when a woman has the right daddy in her life, when she got the right folks in her life, she'll never need another one.
Exactly. You're right. But
You know what I'm
no,
saying?
you're wrong. I'm sorry. You're wrong
And
because she might just not. She always gonna need another one because, like we were saying, it's God, the man, and then the woman. So you're always gonna need that right man, and no
you are
square is
correct.
ever gonna fulfill you.
You are correct. And I definitely with all respect to you and your pimping, I definitely have the right man in my life. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
I'm glad to hear that for you. You know, because you sound like a amazing 304, amazing woman.
Thank you.
Shit. So keep me in mind though, for real.
Thank you. So, Show,
I'm right here.
I was wondering, you got to check in with you because you'll be on nap status.
What you? Oh, yeah, no, I'll be falling asleep like a motherfucker. For real, you ain't lying. But I'm right here, though. Either
I
that or
tuned into a
somebody
live
putting you to
one time.
sleep.
I was like, this guy
Huh.
he just tuned in to fall asleep.
Oh, yeah. That the niggas be making me go to sleep. Shit. Like,
No,
these
no.
niggas
Sometimes you
they be
start a
boring
live
me.
and fall
These
asleep.
niggas be boring me. You know what I'm saying? Shit, look at they go
No,
to sleep.
show, stop
Huh.
it. Stop it. You had just started the live and 3.5 seconds later
Okay,
you was
okay, okay,
snoring.
okay, okay. So, look, how's your day been?
I said profitable, Show.
What'd you learn today?
What I learned today?
Mm-hmm.
That they got this game at Barnes and Nobles that was dumb as hell and I spent way too much money on it.
Oh, yeah? What kind of game is it?
It was a
So Barnes
bookstore.
and Noble was a book. I'm like, a book. Go ahead.
I always get sidetracked in a bookstore. I'd be like, books. I was some dumbass dim. I don't know. It's called dim sum. It's a dumb game. I spent 50
What
bucks.
was it about? What I mean, shit. I mean,
It's like it's like a card game, and like you gotta like stack up your little dim sum. But they have these little cool toys that went in it. I was like, ooh, that's cool, and it's unique looking, so I bought it. But it's just dumb. It's just a card game. And you stack up like these dim sum baskets that have like chicken and stuff in it, and you might win. It's weird. It's hard to explain, but it's cute, and it was a waste of money. That's what I learned today.
so so you don't suggest it.
No, I absolutely don't suggest it. I mean, I read The Art of Persuasion and the Laws of Communication today. I mean,
The art of persuasion. Here come actually the art of persuasion. Actually, when you hear what's up, y'all? What's up, wizard? Actually, when you hear the art of persuasion, what comes to mind?
I think the art of um I'm not gonna say persuaded, but the art of guiding people to a decision they already to an outcome that they already desire. So like I think that's an art because well when we think of art we think of water like it's flowy. It's like whatever like be Walter my friend, but like it's you say art of persuasion, the art of guiding someone towards the outcome they already desire. That's what comes to mind.
it's the art of persuading somebody to an outcome that they didn't know they desired.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah.
So it is creating a suggestion in an environment that leads them to make a decision that they believe was of their own volition, right?
Mm.
So if during the day if I in the morning time I'm like, hey, chicken sandwiches sound amazing, right? And I don't. That's all I say. And then maybe later on we're driving down the road and I'm like, hey, they got chicken sandwiches, right? And then maybe a little bit later I'm like, I see a commercial. I'm like, hey, you see that chicken sandwich? And then by dinner time you're like, we should have chicken sandwiches for dinner, right? I've persuaded you. I've pointed out to you several times now. I told you what I wanted, but you think you've reached that decision. You
Mm-hmm.
see what I'm saying? You
Yep.
think because you were like, oh, you know what we should have? But I've been telling you subtly, quietly all day that we're going to have chicken sandwiches.
Like it
You
was
see what I'm
already,
saying?
yeah, it was already in your spirit. Like I want that
The,
chicken sandwich, but like I haven't pulled the trigger yet. But you know what? Now that you're riding me, I'm gonna get a chicken sandwich. I hear that all the way. Yeah, that's no, that's a better outlook. That correct. That's a
and
good one.
how that applies within the game, within the trick, is that a lot of women, and this works in business selling because you say you sell things. It's called closing the deal.
Yep.
You don't ever leave the deal open. You don't ever say, somebody asks you, well, what, how much is the speaker? And you say it's $25.95, right? And then you leave that. That's not closing the deal. You say it's $25.95. And today, if you take this deal right now for $29.95, I'm going to take off the shipping and I'm going to send it to you for just a straight $25.95. Now, the speaker is worth $10, right? You know what I'm saying? However, you have to close that deal. When they say, oh, you know what, I'm not interested. They say, I understand that you're not interested, but just hear me out. This speaker right here, this is going to change your life. This is going to be something that you are going to keep forever. You're going to hear this, the sound quality in your room, just picture it. You know what I'm saying? And they're picturing it. And you're like, so again, for $25.95, I'm gonna have this in the mail to you today. You're gonna get it in 2 days, and you're gonna be rocking the fuck out. You're gonna be having the best time of your life with this speaker. This speaker is amazing. Glitter is gonna fall from the ceilings. A strobe light's gonna come on. You're gonna be rocking the fuck out to I don't know what, but it's gonna be your favorite shit. You like Kenny Rogers? I
Damn.
know you do. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And so at
Yeah,
that
I
point,
hear that. Go ahead.
and so at that point, that's what persuasion is. That's closing the deal. It's teaching you how to. It tells you how to close the deal. A lot of women don't close the deal, so they miss out on a lot of money.
They don't give someone a value beyond what the dollar amount. They don't yeah they don't give someone a value that's like way more than the dollar amount being presented. Like what, like I'm giving you this amazing service for this amount. Like you're gonna need to give me more money. Like you're charging like way, like you're giving me way too little. So but yeah, that's, or like what in my field I sell insurance and investments. Well, right now I only have my insurance license in the
Hmm.
state of California. And so, well, it's better to have someone on a more expensive policy because that's greater generational wealth for their kids. I have someone on a what $150 million policy for about 25, 30 years. Anything happens to them, they're insured for life. They're good. But if they get a smaller amount, well, like it
Well,
really
then you
won't
then
cut.
you leverage that high risk,
Mm-hmm.
high reward, low
Yep.
risk, low reward. I understand it. It might seem like an extra $100 a month, but let me tell you something. You get smacked by a bus tomorrow, none of your baby's gonna have to work, and you don't want them to have to work because they're gonna mourn you for 55 years. You know
Exactly.
what I'm saying? Like you play off of that. Same thing with women. When a client asks you, for you women that are tuned in, when a client asks you, hey, how much are your rates, and you're like, hey, my rates are this and this, and hey, let's get you scheduled for your amazing experience right now.
Yeah.
You took the control out his hand. He's in control, and as somebody that's in sales, the salesperson is in control, never the
Mm-hmm.
consumer.
Yeah. No, because the consumer's confused. Like
Right,
the
the
same.
consumer, he's not sure he wants it. So the moment that you make him commit, well, let's get you scheduled for this amazing experience right now. He's like, you
So,
said amazing experience.
so
Yes,
let me ask you this, then, Master. Look, would it be a uh, a trick hiring you for your service, or will you be working for the trick?
Will I be working for the trick? And what?
No,
okay.
not
So are
you,
you
bro.
asking me, is the trick hiring me for a service? The
Or are you
trick is
working for the trick?
the trick is hiring. The
Oh, hi.
trick is
Yeah.
contracting me. Let me explain this. The trick is contracting me for my time. He's
There we go.
contracting me.
Mm-hmm.
I don't.
Mm-hmm.
I don't work for him.
There
That's
we
why
go.
I heard hiring. I don't really like hiring. Like associates with job for me, and
Well,
yeah, I
no,
don't.
because sometimes it's like this. Like you might hear a bitch even just talking like, you might have a bitch. Oh yeah, we'll do. Oh well, say the date was supposed to be over like an hour or so. Oh well, he's keeping me for another 2 hours or something, right? What do you mean he's keeping you, bitch? Like there's certain things like that, right? So just the way you talk, you know what I mean? So he's not renting you out, right? It's not like the hotel, and for the time you're with the trick. I'm not saying do everything, but sometimes some women feel like a rental car in a sense, like the time that I'm with this trick
He has me. I'm
is.
his for that time.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that should never be the thing. I don't ever think a trick is above me. I'm gonna just be honest with you. The moment
Here
you're below
I'm
me.
pulling up Lucy off the chain.
Yep.
Y'all know who that is?
I have
Mm-mm.
no idea what that is, but hello, hello.
Hey,
Oh, are
What's
you the
up?
one that get the advice? Are you that one? Because I be tuning in.
yes, I saw you and
Yes,
was
I love
like,
you.
let me get on here.
All right, actually, step down real quick, bro.
This one right here, this her right here, got the man. If y'all are not tuned in or following her, get following her right now, you bitches.
All
All
right,
need to
y'all
follow
talk
her.
about it. Y'all talk about it. Nice to meet you, Lucy.
Hey, how are you? What's your well? What do I call you?
You could call me Chauve,
Shove.
as in chauvinist.
What does that mean?
It means that my pimpism is chauvinism.
You know,
It
Top
means that
tier.
we all have a little chauvinist in us. What's yours?
Well, I can't understand what the word means.
Okay. Do you know what the word means?
she just
No.
said she didn't.
She didn't say that.
Yes, she did.
She didn't say she didn't know what it meant.
No,
She
I don't.
asked
You
me.
have to. You give me
She
some
said, "What's
context for
that
Pull up
mean?"
the
using.
That's what she
dictionary,
said.
chauvinist, and give us the
She said, "What's that
definition of
mean?" I know what my
chauvinist.
name means, but look, it's one who believes that him or his kind, or his group or his people, right, is superior to everything else.
Oh,
It's
that's me.
a person that believes that they are superior to
That's
everyone
me.
else.
That's not okay. So
Exactly.
what's yours? But that's not. She just didn't even give the right definition. That's why when she be doing that. If you want to
Shut
give
up.
facts, y'all could actually put it in the comments what chauvinism means. It's
No,
it's it's a
Hopefully.
chauvinist
person.
versus
It's a
chauvinism.
person.
And your name isn't
That
chauvinism, it is
it's
chauvinist,
it's it's chauvinist, right?
meaning
But
person
the
and
name
not
is
plural.
pimp chauvinist, really, right? Because I'm
Again,
a pimp
meaning
chauvinist.
again, again,
I believe
show.
pimping is superior to
Said it like
everything
what
else. I'm a pimp chauvinist. You know when y'all hear this, he's a male chauvinist pig. That's this connotation because they feel like
again.
men are better
The
than women,
difference
right?
between the word chauvinist and chauvinism is singular versus plural.
No, it's a way of act. It's a way of life, like your ism. It's the ism to it, right? It's the
Okay,
knowledge, the
sir.
ism. It's the ism. We want to take the ism off of chauvinism, sweetheart. Can
You
we
know what,
talk to
sir? I
Lucy,
almost called
please?
you something else. Okay.
Could we
Hi,
talk to
Miss
Lucy?
Lady. How are you?
I am
Lucy said
so.
Lucy's a chauvinist as well. What's her chauvinism?
Oh, you about to hear it. Hold on. Go ahead. Let her talk.
Well,
Your intellectualism is your chauvinism, Matt.
I understand. Now let her talk though. Because I want to hear her talk.
what is y'all's relationship like? You know what I'm saying? Not like together relationship, but how
Oh
do
no,
you
we're
know
just
each other?
friends.
Okay,
We're just
cool.
friends.
I just wanted to know, feel y'all like what type of, you know what I'm saying, vibe y'all have before I'm talking and stuff. But to that, what y'all was just talking about, I'm like sick in the head. So I genuinely do think I'm better than everybody. And I think that makes me good at my job because you have to be a
Absolutely.
little distorted to excel in a department where you are the market.
Absolutely.
So I think that more people, instead of, being when you're like, yeah, I definitely think I'm better than you, like, if that's a complex that someone else, if it offends, because a lot of people get offended by that, they want to humble you, but really it's just them asserting you ahead of them, really. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. It's an exchange of control.
Right. And I believe that if women, this is actually super interesting to be on here with a dude because I'd be bumping heads with y'all because, and not to say dude, but I won't say, I don't know what y'all can say on y'all's lives. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how crazy they get about like, don't say that. So
I mean, it ain't my life, so go ahead, girl.
like the isms, they sometimes I'll be bumping heads with them because it's like I can't understand the movement in its entirety. You feel me?
Right.
You don't
So what?
understand what movement exactly.
Like what like okay, so this could be because I'm assuming based on how you sound you're on the West Coast, right?
Yes.
Yes,
And you're definitely East
that's
Coast.
crazy. Come on,
Right.
man.
So we are real different over here. Like you guys are on the top of the totem pole over there. Over here, your dealers are on the top of the totem pole. Like the way y'all, you know, do run your show over here, they can run it and control it via addiction, not via, addiction to women and that. So over here, we don't have a good understanding of what y'all stand for, like what y'all are trying to do. You know what I mean?
I heard
And every
exactly what you're
time,
saying.
we have bad examples over here of what that is because if you don't have enough, you got too many people trying to be chiefs, not enough Indians, no go, not quote unquote role models for the community, but nobody really knows what they're doing, so we don't have a good grasp on it of the understanding of what is going on or why y'all are doing it. So I think that's why it leaves a bad taste in our mouth over here, you know what I'm saying, outside looking in.
Okay, so look, may I please speak, Matt?
I don't know. Yes, you may.
Okay, and
You was
please
gonna talk
don't. Okay,
anyways.
let me talk. Okay, cause I already know how you about to get. Now look, now this is where I come from with my stance. Okay, and I hear exactly what you're saying, and we've been misled as a culture, right? But this the thing. I'm a firm believer that the prostitute came first. Okay, The prostitute came before the pimp. The pimp came before the hoe. But this the thing. Prostitution is just one way to make money, right? So, since we're looking up words in the dictionary, right? If we're looking up the word prostitute, right, it'll be that a person, typically a woman, right, who engages in sexual activity, right, for money, right? However, that's just what it is. But that's one job. See, prostituting is just, or prostitution, right, is just working in that field, right? It's just one game. Okay. Now, when it comes to the man, I believe that I wouldn't say a trick is a square. I don't look at a trick. I mean, for sure a trick is a square. But what I'm saying is square to the game, right? I believe that a trick is the one that's like, oh, I would never date a prostitute. I'd rather take you on 50 dates. You know what I'm saying? Like take you to 50 dinners. That's how I believe that's a square to me. That looks at the prostitute like she's nasty or dirty or like that's what I'm saying. Okay. Now, what I think is this, or this is what I believe. This is you know what I would encourage any next generation when it comes to the game to be. The prostitute, that's how she's getting her money. I believe that everybody was born with a gift, a talent, okay? I believe that it's the pimping's job or the man's job, not even just for the pimping in the home, but any man's job, okay? Because the woman was created to be a helper, suitable, okay? But what is she helping you with? You see what I'm saying? So I believe that he's supposed to like say that the money from the prostitution is like the building blocks, okay? He takes those building blocks to create the structure, right, of her, what I say, hoeing. Now, hoeing being short for hooker within culture, but I like to say the holy hoe in a sense. Hoe being short for holy, the righteous woman. Why? Because and it's another thing. The whole brings the ing, the action, to the pimp. She gives him that. But I believe the ing means I need God. How else a woman gonna hear from him unless it's through her man? I need game. I need guidance. That's what my ing is, right? So what my belief is to take the money and hey, while you was driving down the street, we were driving down the track. You know what I mean? I used to look in the rear view and you writing and scribbling in your damn notepad, drawing pictures and shit, right? And I used to be like, damn, bitch, before you drawing pictures, you need to be drawing a map of this motherfucking track, bitch, right? And come to find out, now the bitch is selling $500,000 paintings. You see what I'm saying? So that's what I believe now is to invest in her. Damn, the bitch used to irritate me singing in the shower all goddamn day. I didn't know I had to Beyonce. You know what I mean? That type of thing. So that's what I believe in now is to build the structure of her and to cultivate her natural gifts because she knows she's valuable for something, right? Because of what she does. But she might not realize her worth, right? God given. Because Adam didn't listen to God, he listened to her. So I'm not gonna get too deep into that part. But it's spiritual with me. So that's
Adam
what I
did
believe.
listen to God.
Well, he did not listen to God because he ate the fruit. That's what I'm saying. He didn't listen to God, he disobeyed. Adam, the ground is cursed of you. No, because you listened to your wife, the cursed is the ground. Nigga, right? Eve was deceived. God gave Adam the instruction. So now Eve was like, damn, God, can I have another chance? Right? Who's the man that's not gonna eat the fruit? Who's the man that I can't seduce? Who's the man that's gonna look past this pussy? Who's the man that's gonna look past this thing I was born with to help grow what I was made to be for? So that's what I believe in a sense. I could talk all day
Right,
about that.
right.
But do you understand so
And
far?
Calvinate, does that make the snake the pimp then?
Is that
Exactly.
first off, no. That would make the pimp, if anything, closer to the second man, which would be Jesus, if anything.
Jesus is not the second man.
Listen, okay, we're not gonna go through that. So look, Lucy,
Hmm.
how do you feel about what I said?
I feel like my honest opinion is that the hustle is embedded so deep into you that in the same time of you telling me what the so the hustle in me puts my guard up talking to you in general because that's just how I am, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like the hustle in you has a very persuasive explanation for the things that you believe in, which is beautiful and great for you. But to me, I interpret a long story short, women need guidance. You're calling that via spiritually, which I'm spiritual too. So awesome in that department. But the general overlay that I interpret it is it just boils down to management, and women perform their best under management in some settings.
Well, this is what I'll ask you, okay? Do you have a man in your life?
hmm
Okay. Do you feel like the man in your life was the one that you were made for?
I don't I believe that we're all participating in sin. So until we are completely and utterly, you know what I'm saying, making a
Well,
100%
that's
conscious
impossible.
effort.
That's impossible.
No,
We can't go
it's
one
impossible.
day. We can't go one day without sinning, if we're gonna say
Right.
that word.
What I'm saying is
You
every
can't go a
day
day
when I
without
wake
sinning.
up, I know for a fact that I am like, you might not feel like this, but there's people that can agree on both ends of the spectrum. When I wake up, I'm very well aware that I tread a very fine line morally. You know what I'm saying? Like I always make a conscious effort to stand 10 toes in what I believe, but I also know that the life that I live could definitely be off kilter for the majority of
Okay, so
people.
let me ask you this. Let me ask you this then. Would you consider your okay? Because I don't want to. Okay, I got this call. Okay, I mean, I don't like reading between lines. Okay, I'll put it like this. With your knowledge of the game, what would you say the difference between a prostitute and a hoe is?
The way they identify within themselves, I feel like on to us, but you guys use different terminology, you know what
Well,
I'm saying? Like
to you, what do you believe?
we think that prostitutes work a much more cut and dry, you know what I'm saying, transactional, and then hoeing for us over here is not like a sport, like it's much more leisure, you know what I'm saying?
That's the prostitute, right?
No.
That's the hoe.
Yeah, we don't view it the same way over here that y'all do over there. Like I have learned that when y'all say hoe and it is like lifestyle choice, you know what I'm saying? Like
Right. You paying a pimp, you stomping down.
right.
You know what I'm saying? You doing all of that. That's the definition of hoeing. You're not hoeing unless you paying a pimp, right?
Well, I wasn't just gonna say that because my next question is this: to be a hoe, does a hoe only have to engage in prostitution?
I
No,
don't.
see, no, I feel like me
Because he
personally,
don't know you. That's why.
I feel like then there's multiple sub layers to all of it. Like you got bitches that are better at like they run really good game. Like that's where they get their money and there's a niche clientele for there's a certain type of trick that they deal with that they just run laps on them mentally and emotionally and they get the most money that way because that's what that man wants, needs, they like that. That's their style. You know what I'm saying? So they're not having any physical interactions with this person. Then you have others that are really good at just, busting moves, and that's how they
I,
crank best.
okay, now let me ask you this then: do you choose one or the other?
Yeah.
Okay, now would you? Okay, so if you're gonna get a 20 carat diamond chain, okay, the best ever seen in the world, would you get the P for prostitute or the H for hoe?
Reword it. Like, what are you doing to get it? Which one?
Whatever,
Which?
whatever. You just got money, and you could just have a choice of the best chain in the world. Would you get the P for prostitute or the H for hoe?
So do you consider yourself a hoe or a prostitute, basically?
Uh, me neither. I don't really. I feel like I don't fit in either category because of what that's kind of how I. Let me see how to say this. Yeah, I just don't feel like I fit into any of that. I feel like,
Okay, would you get the H for hustler?
yeah, of course. I feel like everybody in this, that everybody that's not a 9 to 5 that's paying their bills, I feel like they're a hustler.
Okay, so it's the one that is the 9 to 5, getting up 6 days a week, maybe seven, because they have a lot of bills to pay, and they haven't missed one day. They might even be an alcoholic, but they don't miss work. Would they be considered a hustler?
No.
Hmm. Okay, so do you tie in hustling with illegal? Can someone be hustler in the legal
If
field?
you have a boss, you're not a hustler. If you have
Oh,
somebody
Thank you.
oversees you,
If
okay,
you're not getting it
that's
off the muscle, you're not a hustler.
okay.
if
Well,
you're
this is
selling hair, you're hustling.
okay. Well, hold on, though.
If you're clocking in, you're not.
Okay, hold on. So the thing is, but what if that hair company is your company? So a hustler can't be legal.
Yeah, bullshit.
Okay, well that's what I'm saying. So when I said, did I say if somebody goes to work every day, or did I say go to have a job?
You should go to
Both.
work every day.
I said work.
You said both.
Okay. So then, okay. So the work doesn't make. Okay. So watch this then, because we're talking titles.
Right.
Is the boss the hustler?
If you the big homie and you
Is
know
the
how to
hustler a boss? That's what I should have said. Did y'all want to
you
play?
yeah, you can be if you have an organization.
No, not the can, honey. Can you not be?
It's
Can you
very.
not?
There's no. It's not a yes or no answer.
Okay, Matt.
Listen, as long as you're
Are
not
we
at the
tag
bottom
teaming?
of the
So what we
totem
doing?
pole.
What we doing, Matt?
What we doing? I mean, I'm still over
I'm
here
gonna
with
let
the.
you. I'll let you beat on me all day, baby. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna never swing at you. Okay,
You know
but
what
your
I'm
little
saying?
lady friend over here who wanna act like all I gotta say is trying to persuade her because
Okay.
she doesn't think
So,
that a man can be
so,
sincere.
so can I just
Hold
make a
on, Matt. Hold on,
correction?
Matt. I'm gonna get on her
Oh my
because
god.
she don't think that a man could be sincere. Does your man lie to you a lot, Lucy?
Oh, you're talking about me.
Definitely.
I mean, no more than any
I
man
mean, have you
lies.
caught him? Have you caught him a couple times?
Yeah, that's a
Okay.
general.
I
What are
mean,
you wanting to get at?
I'm getting at it, baby. I don't want to get in nothing. I'm just asking you if you. I mean, because the thing is this: when I explain to you my sincere, you know what I'm saying, truthful definition of what I believe that what we should be teaching, right?
Hmm.
And you said that you felt like I was trying to persuade you.
No, no, you're
Well,
not
that's what you
trying to.
said. You
That
said
didn't.
persuade. That's for sure
No,
what you
no,
said.
no, no, no. It was like a compliment. Like okay. And my. This is just okay.
Have you ever heard anybody feel insulted by feeling like they had to persuade somebody? That was such an insult to me.
Well, okay. See, we don't deal with you guys a lot, so
Who is
it'll.
we?
East Coast people don't deal with
How do
y'all a
you know
lot.
who I deal with?
Well, you can't let me finish talking.
But you're saying you're not talking. You have to talk for you, sweetheart. That's
Uh,
just
You
I'm
gotta let her
answering you.
talk.
So I forget or don't know if I say something to you like now if you explain it to me I'm like okay I can understand why with you what how you live your life how the word persuasion could be like disrespectful. I'm not trying to
Do
be,
you
you
know
know
what
what I'm
that?
saying?
No, 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 not disrespectful. I just feel disrespected, right? I do. I'm pimp chauvinist. How dare you think I'd want to persuade you?
Oh my, listen.
Who are you for me to persuade, young lady? Okay, I don't care about persuading you. Listen, what
Oh,
does
realize.
persuade mean? What does
I
persuade
feel like
mean?
you took what I said OD. Like I was just complimenting your craft. Like, okay, I see he's explaining his thing. He's like got a
Why don't you just?
smooth
I
way
said
to
how you
talk.
feel about what I said.
And
So
I
why don't you just
answered
tell me how
you.
you felt about it?
You
Can you
didn't
can,
like what I
can you use
said.
one word? Can you use one word?
Meh.
One word for what?
How you felt?
Intrigued.
Thank you. That was a lot more attractive.
Well, I'm not trying to be I'm just trying to shoot the shit
I'm
with you.
just like, well, I mean, you why you want to shoot the shit with me? Well, I'm trying to be teach you.
What are you
Y'all go
teaching? We're
follow her.
just
She dope.
chopping. Like, okay, what
Well,
do you
there
want
you
to
go.
teach
Well, what are
me?
you learning? Are you learning anything?
I like this type of stuff. Like,
I
I
know. Let
like
me
to
know
go
something there.
mentally head to
So
head.
are you? So are you learning?
I'm
Or are you trying
learning
to learn?
you specifically.
How'd I get that privilege?
Mm. Hey.
I just requested.
Let me know something. Now, what would you like to learn?
I want to know why you just kind of raised your voice a little bit at me.
That's how you felt.
Yeah.
I didn't know I raised my voice,
Just
so
like
I
I
can't
didn't
give
know
you
I
an
was
answer.
offending you at first.
Okay, I understand. So I
I
can't give you
understand
an
too.
answer. Well,
We
you
got
got
to
to
get to know
you.
each other.
Well, you have to get some understanding. See, the understanding means
I'm
you're still
trying. That's why I'm
under.
here.
Look, you're still under the standing, though. You see
I'm
what I'm
trying to get
saying?
in there.
Okay, but then into what?
Your mind.
That's not possible.
We are right now.
No, definitely not.
We are.
You want to be.
I'm here. I am trying to. I'm trying to figure you out.
Inside the
Yes.
mind of chauvinist will drive you insane. You ain't never gonna figure it out. It's like a maze.
Do you smoke cigarettes?
Who, me?
Anybody? Does anybody smoke cigarettes?
No, I smoke weed.
Are y'all? Oh, this is a genuine question. This is a learning experience for me because I'm the square here. Are you guys allowed to smoke cigarettes?
Who is you guys?
Do you mean am I? I do what I want to do. I'm a different individual.
Okay. Okay. This
You know
is
what I'm saying? Like I literally do what I want to do. Shove knows that. I don't know what he allows in his program. I mean, I do, but I don't. So I guess that question goes to you, Shove. Do you allow smoking cigarettes?
Look, she ain't on no interview with me.
I'm just trying to figure. You know what I'm saying? I'm here to learn so I can be better at what I do.
I don't think you've qualified to this
We had this
university
Gary Payton strand
to
in
even
Seattle
learn this,
design.
baby. You know what I'm saying? Because it's the thing. Learning from me might put you in a straitjacket.
That would never happen.
Tiny.
Tiny
Now,
get shanked in the neck, homie.
now. I'm like fake ass nigga. I love this shit. Lucy,
Yes, sir.
Don't give him all that, girl.
who has you who see, stop hating.
You
Look,
don't tell me what to do.
listen. What chain are you off of, Lucy?
In my mind. What do you mean? Lucy off the chain at all times.
The chain is on your mind?
Yeah, from life that just build up. And you just got to break away, be off the chain.
Out of your mind and in your mind?
I'm trying to get in your mind
But how come I can't put mine in your mind? I
because
think that's a lot
I
better
started
actually.
first.
I think that's better actually. Don't you?
No,
No,
Just think if you just stayed who you were, but you had my brain in your brain.
that's too
I'd
much.
probably be
The world would be, they wouldn't be ready for that.
You be
right.
walking.
You know how
No,
much
you'll be
money
walking around in
do you know
circles
how
trying to
many
figure shit
doors you
out.
would be able to walk through that I couldn't walk through if you just had my mind and you could do and act upon what I think?
I feel like if I was a
All the
man,
doors.
I would be vicious.
For
It's a
sure you'd be
walking
vicious.
problem.
See, for sure you'd be vicious. It's like you already,
I was clowning.
it's
I'm
on my mind
sorry.
already in your mind. You know what I'm saying?
I was like,
For
she can walk
sure.
through some doors you can't anyways.
Well, that's what.
Okay, I know I
All
ain't
you
shit.
listen,
I'm
all you
done.
gonna do is make her want me more, baby. Listen, stop doing that.
Hey,
Look,
I'm never gonna. I'm
so
never
listen.
stopping it. You know what I'm saying? You already know I'm a congratulator. However, I just had
Come
to get
on,
my
man.
2 cents. You know I'm
Damn.
a fucking smart ass. Like
Shit. And it's a
So
pleasure to
where do
have
you
you up
see
here with me.
yourself in like 10 years?
Crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
free.
Where do I see myself in 10 years?
Yeah. Do you see yourself anywhere in 2 years or 10 years?
You heard
Definitely.
me, huh?
No, this interview process. Listen, baby, I might not
Never
even
take
be
foreign
living.
on an
I might
interview
not
with
even be
y'all.
living tomorrow, baby. You know what I'm saying? And that's the reality. See, I ain't gonna ever lie to you. I don't know where I see myself in 10 years because the reality is I might not be here 10 years from now.
Mm.
Next year he gonna be in Lancaster
Now,
County.
where you see yourself in 10 years?
Um, with a lot more freedom, you know?
Me too. Go ahead.
I'm done. I'm about to throw my phone right fucking
Go
now.
ahead.
Hey, me too.
Yeah, we got something in common. What else?
Whew.
Hopefully by then,
I'm sorry. I gotta go
I
on
feel
mute.
like I'm missing the comedy show.
Ain't no
Or are
comedy
we in it?
show. You off the chain.
Right.
The chain is the comedy, baby.
Right. But I feel like in 10 years, I would have recovered from,
Being financially free.
no, mentally free. Like, maybe you guys don't feel this way, but I feel like for the women in this industry, there's a lot of mental baggage that can, everybody handles it differently.
Absolutely.
And that portion of it, me being like more open than I should be right now because I don't talk about this. Some of the people that follow me know, but like I have kids and I keep that super separate from my any type. I'm very private about that. But
Same here.
they're little. So in 10 years, they're not little. I hope that by then I have, really figured out what I'm trying to do because realistically in my portion of the industry, you don't look the way you're going to look forever. So what is your plan?
Okay,
For
now
men,
stop right
there's
there. So now, everything that I was just saying earlier, right? When I was saying, see, the prostitution, yes, you're right. What is your plan? So when I'm saying that I believe, right, that the money, let me ask you this. Do you believe that you could have done better with the money that you've been making from the time you've been in the game?
oh yeah, everybody can agree to that.
I mean, maybe not. Some people could be like, I think I've done a damn good job, right? I'm just saying this. So, if you had an advisor, because see, I think that people think that pimping, right? That's why I say fuck the word pimping, right? Because I believe if you're a pimp, what does it take to pimp? I would believe that a pimp would be the psychologist, would be the life coach, would be the personal trainer, the doctor if he had to, right? I believe that to be the accountant, right? I believe to be the pimping, you know, one thing that a square will go to college for 6, 7, 8 years, right? The pimping is all those things in one. Okay. So the reason why I say that is now what if you had a man who had the plan about 15 years ago for you, sweetheart, who's
Right, that's
successful,
great.
right? Well, I mean, it's great.
But we
For
don't
sure it's
live
Right.
in
great.
what it coulda shoulda.
Well, what I'm saying, okay, look, somebody like the guy that your homie, man. I don't want to say his name, but the bald head, big black dude, the one of the few you give respect to.
Yeah. Rico?
Okay, yeah, him, Rico. So if she has someone like him, do you think that she would have a plan?
I think that when we start talking of okay, so let me just reverse a little bit and I'm gonna play your little thing because you always rewinding on some shit and running it back. So I think that when we talk about gentlemen of leisure, we talk about there are tiers to the hustle, there are tiers to a gentleman of leisure. You know what I'm saying? If she was to uh be under the I'm trying to pick my words correctly because of this individual and not wanting to, add to put the P next to his name. If she was to be under his tutelage, there would have been no choice as to the plan, right? Because the moment that she chose, the plan was in effect. and
There we go.
at
There
that
we go.
moment
Come on
submission was
now.
required. You see what I'm saying? So it wouldn't have mattered whether or not the moment the caliber of individual he is, the plan is in existence before she chooses. Now
There
she
we go.
doesn't choose. If she don't choose, he just gonna run with the plan with the next one. You see what
There
I'm
we
saying?
go.
So,
Now, and I like how you said submissive, right? Because I believe submission, right, just simply means submit to the mission.
but
Just
at the
submit to the mission.
but at the same time, can we talk about the fact that I just want to bring this up because you always bring up the holy hoe and the righteousness and all of this shit. And I want to say this: until you are a man that is submitted to God
Hmm.
first, you will never be an appropriate leader. Until
There
you
you
can
go.
get on your knees and put your face to the floor and praise God and submit to God, you will never be a leader worth anything. And that is a
There you
fact.
go. There you go. Okay. The real beloved, how you doing?
I'm good. How about you?
Good. It's good to have you. What's your thoughts and your feelings on what you've been hearing so far?
Y'all talking about some real stuff so far. Everybody's opinion on stuff. You'll ask a question, and I don't know. I guess I was trying to finish sharing what she had to say about like the age and like what y'all was talking about. But I'm just listening.
Okay. Well, thank you for coming up to join us. Okay. Well, yeah, shit. Let's just hang there and shit. Now, Lucy.
Hmm.
Lucy.
Hey,
Lucy.
can y'all not hear me now? No, we can hear you.
Oh, that was probably me tripping. Okay. I mean, you're very quiet, and you came up and Born gave you all this praise and honor for being such a cool chick and have things going on. Talk to me.
Yeah,
Teach me something.
I like to make sure that somebody, this is just how I like to make sure somebody's completely done talking before I get to talking.
I
I
mean,
like
completely.
I like everything that she just said. I like her delivery. I really listen to people's deliveries. And but to add to what she's saying, I think I view dating and life, and every life choice you make is your like a future choice. There's finances behind it. I believe all of that. Like, where did she go?
She step down for a minute. She'll probably be back. Go ahead.
Okay, so
You need? Are you that type? Hey, girl, I'm going to the bathroom. Come with me. Is that you?
no, I just where'd she
Yes, it
go?
is.
But anyway, I think that everything, like, so I think that dating in general, even if people don't think that they, like, dudes don't think they trick or girls don't think, because we use it unisex, like females and males, depending on who has the most benefit in the situation, the trick word can switch around for us, but on, like, who I deal with, how we use the word. But anyway, so I think that everything, she's saying applies to, any man. Like if you have a man that's showing good leadership, it's easy to conform to that as a woman. I feel like women should submit to men, but they have to be good leaders. They have to show that dominance. That's where the trouble for me would come. I think hindsight is different. When I was young, who knows, like, how I would have felt. But now that I'm older, and this could be tainted by, life, I'm sure there's some discrepancy there of how I view things now. However, if you don't, I'm skeptical of things. If you don't show me ahead of time, like what you got going on is working for you, you are, you handle things efficiently, you got a good thought process to you, it's easy for me to respect and get behind that. You know what I mean? So I don't know how much
Because I'm
that's
gonna say it like
shown.
this. Because I'm being so cool right now. But I'm gonna get on you. So you're just. You don't make women look good at all. You know that. You know
How?
that. You know that.
How?
And you sound like you like to be talked too bad.
How?
Okay. XC, I got something for you, Lucy. XC,
Hmm. Yes.
what's up, bro?
Yeah. Oh no. Hey, show. No, I hear you. No, so Lucy, you seem a little closed off, but I want to talk to you. I want to talk to someone new. I think we get a little peopled out sometimes. We get a little peopled out sometimes, and you may feel attacked, and I hope you don't
I
feel
don't.
attacked. Okay, good. Because sometimes,
Yeah, let's get it.
no. Yeah, I just know that like. with the gentleman on the phone, he can be a little antagonistic
Okay,
sometimes.
y'all want me to get on her? Y'all want me to get on her?
Are you nervous right now?
Who?
Oh, she getting on you.
You.
Who?
Well, what's your name?
My name is Xavier. Nice to
Okay.
meet you.
All
Am
right.
I
All right.
nervous? Well, no, I'm not nervous. I'm whatever I want to be.
I know that's right.
No, but I'm joyful right now. That's what I am.
I love that
Oh,
for you.
okay, Exy, come down. Let the show begin.
Let's go. Let's go.
She's in trouble. Now,
Uh,
the real beloved,
Yes, sir.
what you doing?
Listening to y'all.
You just want to spend? You
Calling
just want?
something.
You just chilling with me right now?
Basically.
All right, damn. Damn, that's how they coming, huh? Shit, okay, shit. Okay, well, go and put your phone on mute because I'm about to get it home, girl. I just don't want. Look, this ain't got nothing to do with this, Lucy. You hear this? She ain't got nothing to
Let's
do with
get
this,
to
Lucy.
it.
Okay, now, Lucy. Hello.
Yeah. Let's get to
Now,
it.
now, you said you had a man, right? Dun
I
dun
have
dun.
people.
Okay, that's fine. Now, how would he feel about you talking to me?
I, I mean, no. I mean,
Huh?
I'm trying to be as I want to be as 100% as
Let's
possible.
talk about honest, and I'm gonna teach you about being 100. Okay?
I'm trying to
Now,
be honest right
listen, honey,
now. You ain't
listen,
let me
listen,
answer the
because you
question.
gonna listen to me. This is how this
Yeah,
goes.
how can I can't? I'm
Listen.
listening. You ask me a question, I can't answer it.
So this what you gonna do? You gonna take a deep breath, and I'm gonna ask you some more questions. Just
Are we
listen.
gonna get to the answering part?
So just listen. What question did I ask you?
You just asked me to tell you if he how he would feel, and I couldn't answer you. And then you're talking about you need to listen. You need to answer and listen. Shut up and talk, bitch.
You ever heard that before?
Say it again.
Now listen.
Now listen. You sit down and listen.
That's what she like. Honesty, truth, and facts. Tell me the differences.
One's true, and the rest is honesty. Is how you feel. Honesty is circumstantial to everybody.
What are the facts?
The truth is the fact.
Is the facts the truth?
If it's factual, like if this is we know this is facts, we can prove this is factual, then that's the truth.
Can an
Honesty,
innocent man be in jail because of the facts of a case?
that is such a subpar. You're using that as that
The
would be
facts of the
false.
case is you might not have any money right now, but the truth is you're not broke.
No, that is your mind trying to make you feel better about yourself.
Okay, then watch this. The facts is you have a man, but the truth is you don't.
No, the facts is I don't have a man, and the truth is everybody know what time it is. For me, for me,
Does that
in
make
my
sense?
situation. Yeah, it makes yes. That is
You
me
think that's
living my truth.
sensible what you just said?
That is me living my truth. That would be like a dude coming up
I
here and
asked you,
being
do you
like,
have a man? And you said yes earlier.
I said what you could no, I know, hell no, I did not say no, yes. I wouldn't have said yes to that. I probably said some variation of like,
Bullshit.
maybe you could say that like just a general statement, but like we are not boyfriend, girlfriend. Like, what? No.
I'm
And
not
if you want
talking
me to be
about
extra super like,
truthful. My bad.
we ain't, intimate,
Honest.
none of that. So
My
we ain't
bad.
together.
Factual. So we're just gonna say you have no man.
Right.
Okay. Now, is that true? All right. So, or is that a fact? Hello.
Yeah, I'm listening to you. I'm supposed to be
Okay.
sitting down and listening.
Now let me ask you this: do you believe it's your money or his money?
Shit, whatever is my money is my money. You know what I mean?
Damn. Let me ask you this then. Let me ask you this: what's the nicest thing that you've ever done for a man?
All shit. put your lawyer anything you need, like if you need something, not to sit here and list shit, but if you need something, like things that I think are important, if you show me any signs of distress, now this is a catch 22, and this is a flaw on my part. If I see, like, if you need to get some money for a certain situation, like for example, you need a lawyer, you need anything, like it's no questions asked, you need a car, whatever, no questions asked, I got you. Like, however, if you are choosing to not like get to it, I'm gonna slowly start to like devalue you in my mind, because I'm a very competitive person. So like if you don't,
Devalue. Okay, hold on. Now, what is value to you? What would you say value is?
well, like I was saying earlier, I have that complex, like that I think if you got to be giving yourself in your life 100%, even if shit's hard, like you got to really be trying at shit for me to place value on your
What does
being.
value mean, young lady?
I'm telling you what I think that means.
No,
Your
tell me what you
ability to
know
be
it means.
efficient.
Okay, so I offer you this, okay? What's valuable to you, is that the same thing that'll be valuable to me?
You're asking me. I don't know what's you're asking me.
So could you answer the question?
I did. I just told you that I place value on how efficiently you operate, essentially, is the fastest way
Okay,
I can answer it.
so once again, is what's valuable to you the same thing that's valuable to me?
No.
But it could be, because I didn't tell you my values yet, right? But this is the thing about value, okay? Say if somebody pulls up, what's your favorite car?
Mm,
Not favorite, but which car you like?
I like a Mercedes S500.
Okay, Mercedes. So look, it's 2024, your birthday, and you get the 2024 greatest, flyest BMW, right?
Hmm.
And you look at it like, okay, it's nice, but what the fuck? And they're saying, Lucy, you're ungrateful. You just a BMW, right? But you're like, I like Mercedes. You see what I'm saying? Because that's what's valuable to you. You see what I'm saying? So they're both worth a lot of money. But
No, that's
one,
you. That's your opinion, because mine would be I appreciate the gesture.
okay, that's we're not
So
talking about
value is
appreciation.
widely based on opinion and not factual
Well, yeah,
monetization.
we're not talking about appreciation, sweetheart, because that's when they say it's the thought that counts, right? And then you still put the gift in the closet and never use it. That's why you still never wear the dress or the shirt or never take the shit out the bag, right? Thought that counts. Why? Because it's not valuable to you. Okay, uh, the maid, you got a maid, she's cleaning up your house, and there was a stick, a popsicle stick with some cotton on the top of it, and some carrots hanging from the sides. And the maid thought it was trash and threw it away. And you came home and you said, "Where the hell's my little stupid?" And the maid was like, "Oh, that thought it was trash, right?" But that was the first kindergarten project your kid made for you, and they're 12 now, and you kept it for this long because it has sentimental
Oh, she
value.
done been dropped on you. She started listening. She's spinning.
No,
Well, it's okay.
I had to send a text. I'm so listening.
But listen, but do you hear what I'm saying?
Yes, but you are, in fairness to me, you are delivering your
No,
interpretation of
I'm
it.
teaching you what value is
Uh,
versus worth. Because this is the thing. People don't have the same set of values. That's why relationships don't work. Okay, we could talk religion. Like Foreign said, if a man ain't praising God, bowing down, being humble, submissive to God, then that ain't the one gonna be leading her. Why? Because that's what she values in her man, to be a man that's submissive to God.
No, that's not what
But
I value, baby. That's what I require.
I understand. However,
I don't value that. I don't base that on worth. That's a
your
requirement.
requirement is valuable.
No, 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 no. That's another conversation. Requirement versus value are two different things.
It's value versus worth. All I'm saying is that not valuable to you? Or does that not have value to you? How's that not value? What are you talking about? How's that not valuable to you? Of
This is
course that's
like
valuable.
debating kind and nice. Like they're
It's not debating what it is. Is you're I want to separate value from monetary things. That's what I'm saying. I want to separate value from money.
You just told me that I would be the Mercedes and BMW was all based off of money.
And what was the popsicle stick based on?
I feel like maybe I'm getting confused of your definitions of the two.
See, the thing is you have defenses up when I'm just trying to teach you.
I'm not defensive at all, man. I don't know.
And do you hear what I'm saying? This is
I
not, you're
can
not
hear
wrong about
you.
anything.
The
Listen, honey.
volume I can hear perfectly fine. It's just
Okay,
maybe I'm not comprehending.
you're immature.
Okay.
How about
Based
that?
off of what?
You're immature.
Who's y'all? Be
Okay,
quiet.
you're immature. Listen.
Is that you be
Based off
quiet or
what?
y'all,
Without
meaning
you
y'all?
laughing, based off of what? Because I find that juvenile.
Okay, listen. Were you talking to me?
Yeah.
Okay. So, do you know what value is?
Are you
Give me an
asking
example of
that?
value. Give me an
Okay.
example of value, please.
Based off of our conversation thus far, are you asking me a dictionary? What is it? Or to me, what is value?
Dictionary.
Well, I'd have to look it up.
Okay. Go ahead.
Oh, one moment.
The real beloved. You still here?
Yeah, I am.
The real beloved.
What, you can't hear me?
No, I can hear you now. I'm just making sure. She pulled up real fly and just sat in the car. Okay, I'll make sure you still here. Why now? She's circling.
Hold on, you had me dysfunctional for a
Oh yeah,
second.
that's right. That's right.
It's the importance, use, and worth of something to somebody. The importance, usefulness, and worth of something to somebody is value.
Now, did money have anything to do with that? Yes, it
No, but
could be. Money's important. Okay, thank you. Ooh, thank
no,
you.
but what I'm
You
saying
made it
is
easy.
right.
Just don't stop the butt, sweetheart.
Then why
Damn.
was you talking about cars?
We listen because it's an example.
Okay,
It's got to do with money.
so continue. So there's more than one definition under value. Please read all the definitions so we can have a clear understanding of the definition of value, please, because there's more than one short definition. So please give us the pronoun and the adverb as well.
Yes, ma'am.
I like that shit.
It's principles and judgments of behaviors and
Mm,
the judgment of what is important to somebody in life is the ending portion of it.
right. So again, value, like he said, and I'm
Hmm.
sure this was where you're going, doesn't have any monetary issue. It doesn't have any monetary um, gains attached to it because value is how you feel about the worth of something, not the actual worth of something, right? So you could love the painting from your kindergartner, but he's probably not the next Picasso, right?
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like the painting's valuable to you. In the world, it's worth nothing.
Right.
Is that what you mean, Shove? Value
Exactly.
versus worth?
That's
Okay.
fine.
Yes.
However, all I'm saying is he said that I was immature at around the time we were talking about his first example, the way you explained it to me, wonderful. The value of something when you're going into the sentimental department, you value your
Sweetheart.
belongings.
So if two things were both worth $1 million, then that's like worth nothing. It's the
What?
same even. So just because I said money, okay, one and one, million and million, so they're both the same. So just take the worth out of the car, sweetheart. Because even though it's the 2024, and you wanted the 2024 Mercedes, and they could be worth the exact same price, but you didn't like the BMW. Okay, that's what I'm saying. You get it? Because the thing is this:
Yes.
we were talking about your man.
Would you be
Right.
appreciative or would it have more
We're
value
talking
if it
about
was
your
what
man.
you want?
Oh my
So the,
bad, she ain't got no man. You know she don't got no man foreign, right?
heard. Um,
I'm just making sure. Okay.
so you
Okay.
said a million to a million, the value is nothing. Repeat that line again so
Well,
I could
not
just
nothing. I'm just saying it just
no no
equals
no. I
itself
repeat
out.
that because now I'm on it. Repeat that. I want to hear that again.
I forgot what I said, baby.
No no no. Remember that. No, you didn't. You just know I caught her.
I forgot what I said, baby. I forgot what I said. I forgot what I said. I forgot what I said. What I say, Lucy?
I don't remember verbatim what she said, but it was like she said a million
Wow,
and
it's
a
like you
million
got
ain't
a
worth
headache.
nothing.
Damn. You ain't never had to think this much, huh?
Right? Never in my life.
I heard that. For sure it's truth in that sarcasm.
No.
So value worth is worth. Value versus worth, right?
Right. So the prostitute knows she's valuable, but the pimping gonna show the hoe what she's worth. You know what I'm saying? Like.
Okay.
So
So let me let
that's
me
the
let me
this
switch
guy
that
said
up.
it
Hold
like
on.
that.
Wait
This
wait
guy
wait.
said
Show
it like
pause
that.
pause pause pause
See,
pause
I
pause
can't
pause.
never let me pop it.
Shh. Shut up.
Go ahead.
Listen. Say it again. You said the hoe knows she valuable, but the pimp gonna show her what she worth. I'm gonna tell you the pimp knows she valuable, and the hoe gonna show you what she worth.
Okay, I like that too. I ain't gotta go against it. That's what I'm talking about. For sure. For sure. For sure she gonna show me what she's worth. But you know what the pimping has to do is this. Whatever the worth that she shows, the pimping gonna put value to it.
And another thing, you know what I'm saying,
I know.
baby. I
I
don't have
can't.
value. I'm
I understand.
priceless.
I
Okay.
understand.
So there's no
Go
value
ahead.
number attached to me. There's no zeros attached to me. I'm priceless, baby. There's not a number. So I wouldn't give a
Well,
fuck
see,
if a
but
motherfucker thought I
priceless.
was
Now let's talk
valuable,
about that
baby. I'm
word.
priceless.
Now let's talk about that word. I'm glad you said that. Okay. Now, dictionary time. Okay. What's priceless mean, right? Because if it's priceless,
No, 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 no,
it
no.
doesn't mean that it's
No, no,
worth
no, 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 no,
anything.
no, no, no. See,
It
see, see,
doesn't
you're
mean
not
it's
gonna play
worth
word games
anything.
with me because you know I
It's
went all the way
priceless.
through high
No,
school, baby.
let's
I
play word
valedictorian. I
definitions.
got good grades all the
Let's
way through
play
college,
word
baby. Let
definitions.
me explain. That is not a compound word.
I didn't never
Priceless.
said it was. Let's look
No,
up
there's no
priceless,
price
guys.
dash less. That
I
would
never
be
said
price
that. However you want
with
to
a
look it
D
up.
underneath. Less. It is
Price less.
PRICELESS, meaning there is no surmountable
What does
value that will meet
priceless
that
mean?
equivalation.
What does priceless mean,
Price.
ladies? What is price?
PRICED.
XE.
Less is
XE.
something less than priceless, baby. Maybe you need me to
Cause
type that out
well, you
for
know
you.
what I could do?
Okay,
Um,
hold on.
hold
I'm
on.
gonna type it out so you
Let me
can
see.
see
Let
it.
me see what the rebel love's doing. But the rebel love, do you have another phone next to you?
Another what now?
Phone next to you?
Phone.
Now look at the word on the
I feel like
screen.
I could get one. Why would happen?
Well, I just want you to look up. I want somebody to look up priceless and the
I just
definition
gave you
for
the
priceless.
definition.
Priceless.
Priceless is not priced less.
No one never said that.
Okay, but you
No,
just
did
tried to
nobody?
switch it. Be like, oh, but price and less means less than price, right? No, no, no,
No,
no,
that's
no,
not what
baby.
I said. Is
Mm,
priceless
I thought
means
he said
We're not
go ahead.
talking about
priceless.
fractured compound
Okay.
words. That's not what we're doing.
Could
We're not
someone
even
give us
on
the
predicates,
yes, yes,
baby.
XC, please, sir.
Priceless is one word for
Yes,
a
make it
reason,
one word.
meaning it is beyond pricing.
Because of what? That doesn't mean it's worth
There's
anything.
no monetary value that's
So
being
it
placed
means it
upon
doesn't
it.
mean it's worth anything. Get it?
Priceless does not mean worthless. Absolutely. It means above and beyond
No, it
worth.
doesn't. No, it doesn't.
Oh
No,
my
it doesn't.
gosh,
Is
Chauvin.
that the
You know I'm gonna call
definition,
you on your
Callie?
fucking phone and
Is
cuss
that
you
the
the
Callie?
fuck out,
So
right?
precious that its value
See,
cannot
what y'all
be.
don't know is I'll pick up this, get off of here and pick up this phone and call Chauve.
Listen, here we go. Listen, so precious that this value cannot be determined.
Thank you.
Priceless.
Thank
No, no,
you.
no, no, no.
Thank you.
Watch this.
Thank you. Above
Precious
and
to
beyond
who?
value. Take several
Precious to
seats right now,
who?
Chauve.
Value. Value. Ding, ding, not worth. Value. You can't fuck with me.
Oh my
You
God.
can't
You know
fuck
what?
with
I
me.
am gonna fuck with you. And you know
You
what?
can't
I'm not
fuck with
gonna
me.
do it
That's
here,
what
bro.
I'm saying.
Because you don't
You
want me to break
you
down
can't
English
fuck with
because
me.
I
I'm
understand
just
English
saying.
word, and you're not
Listen,
gonna use a definition that
we
you
just
read
said
to try to put it
value.
into a
We
sentence because
just
this
said
is the American
value
language.
is no
This is
worth.
English. And when we
We
put
just
words
said
into English
value's
sentence
no
structure,
worth.
the definition changes. That's why you can't just go by every single word in a dictionary. And that's why English is the
I'm gonna be
hardest
quiet.
language to learn in a dictionary. Don't play with me, chauvinist. Don't play word games with me. I know this shit. Very educated, very articulate, highly intelligent. Don't play with me, shows. So, do you feel like women cannot reach their full potential solo dolo?
I feel like it depends on the woman.
Right.
I feel like some women will never get any farther than where a pimp will direct them, because all they can do is think right to the next date. They can't think beyond their folks. And some of them bitches need folks because they can't find their way out of paper bag
Period.
with both ends open. Them bitches are just lost, turning in a circle. I don't know what to do. Daddy save me, daddy save me. But there are them bitches. But there are them bitches that are capable of maneuvering, monopolizing, and taking over in this world as well. And for us to not give those women credit is a disservice. But are these bitches out here that gotta stay talking to a pimp so they can get where the fuck they going next? Absolutely.
Yeah, it's far and few in between for women, but women can achieve greatness. I wish as a unit women could figure out, like, I guess some things are predetermined by nature, by the Bible, by God, but I think that women could, if they tried to. Now, me personally, I think it would throw the dynamic of everything off, because I do think that there needs to be, a structure of who is alpha, who is not. You can't have all chiefs, no Indians. It just don't work like that. There's no harmony there. But I do think that if more women would get out of the, I can't think for myself, direct me, I'm an idiot. If they would get out of that phase, it would just bring such, it would just be so prosperous for everybody. You got these idiots in the way.
Well, we live in a patriarchal ran society that is ran by white men that only give a fuck about the advancement of white men. So
Right.
the women are dead last. Women are after minorities. And that's just a fact.
Which
And a
it gets
woman of
even
color
more
is even worth
subpar.
less than anything.
There's even
Matt,
more
So
categories in there.
Matt, could you speak on this, Matt? Could you speak on cultural appropriation?
absolutely. How would you like me to speak on cultural appropriation?
The you
Would you
know
like me to give you the definition of cultural appropriation, or would you like me to give you an example of cultural appropriation?
your ideology and how you feel about bitches in the game. No, I'm playing. No, just in general. You know what I'm saying? Because I like your ideology and your thoughts on that.
On corporate cultural appropriation,
Indica.
it is absolutely robbing the culture of someone else to appropriate it to yourself. So what that means is that you see something, you like it, and you want to be that, but it belongs to that culture. I'll give you now. So let me give you an example. I'm scrolling through IG and I see what I think are fucking Chicanos. Right? I'm like, hey, what's up, wait? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, let me go like some photos, and I'm like, wait, these Chicanos look different. And then I get to looking and I realize there is a group of cholos in Vietnam. They live in
Fraudulent.
Saigon, but they dress like they're Latinos. They dress like they're Chicanos. And everybody's giving them these props. They got documentaries on YouTube. They got all this stuff. And I'm sitting here super fucking pissed off. And the reason for this is because I know where the Chicano culture comes from. I know that it's being born first in this country from Mexico, and that Mexico doesn't accept you and you really ain't American either. I understand where the dress comes from. I understand where the entire movement comes from. So when I see a group of people in fucking Vietnam using my people's practices, I am disgusted because you don't know the struggle that came along with my people to have this practice.
For social
So
media gain, too.
Absolutely. So when you see cultural appropriation, when you see white girls acting like black girls, or you see Latin girls acting like Chinese girls, or Chinese girls acting. When you start stealing parts of the culture, there is a problem. That is cultural appropriation. That shows that not only do you not have pride in yourself, but you don't give a fuck about the culture that you're appropriating, because you're robbing them of their identity.
You're benefiting off of someone else's story turned triumph without any of the legwork. It's crazy.
And then at the same time, what's not okay with cultural appropriation, in particular with African Americans in the society, is African Americans are being killed in the street for the way that they dress, but when a white boy does it, they're not killed. Remember, a hoodie and Skittles will get you killed if you're black in America, but it won't get that white boy killed. That's
Yeah, I know
facts.
what they
So when you decide that you're going to use the N-word because it's just cool and everybody's doing it, it's wrong. It's wrong. You can't culturally appropriate that word. It doesn't belong to you. That word has been changed for it to be welcoming when it was such a derogatory, hurtful phrase. You don't get to use that. Some things just ain't for you. The box braids, leave them alone. They're not for you. There's a history behind that. I have long hair. I'm Latina, which means I'm indigenous. I put my hair in no more than 2 braids. And the symbolization of 2 braids, the 3 strands mean mind, body, and soul is one in my culture. But cornrows and braid styles were mapping for slaves to escape. They put seeds in the braids so that when they did escape, they could sow the land and garden. You're appropriating something that you have no idea of the identity of. Cultural appropriation is sickening.
Where do you feel, oh, I'm so sorry. What'd you
No, go
do?
ahead.
Where do you feel like the acceptance into cultural appropriation is? Because that's an extremely fine line and people cross it with no, they
So
just
I
floor it.
think that it comes from a superiority complex. I think that white people in particular, and I'm not slamming white people, y'all, just calm down. But what I think happens is that white privilege exists. And a white person knows, if I see it, I want it, I can have it, and you can't stop me from taking it, and you can't tell me no, because I'm white and I got privilege, and I'm gonna stand the fuck up and I'm gonna do what I want, and I'm gonna take what the fuck I want, because we've been doing it since motherfucking Christopher Columbus. You know what I'm saying? And so they don't have a problem. If they see it, they want it. They've been doing it forever. They've been doing it for fucking 5,000 years. You know what I'm saying? Colonization has been happening. It's happening right now in Israel. What the fuck you think they're doing to Palestine? They're colonizing Palestine. They're either going to kill them or they're going to submit. That's what's going to happen. That's colonization. More white people doing white people shit. And by the way, I don't side with Israel or Palestine, because that's God's land and neither one of them are supposed to be there. For those that are listening. However, it's still wrong what Israel is doing to Palestine. You see what I'm saying? But
Yeah, no, I
it's
think that all, I mean, in general, I think that all, and this is such a wild, we don't live in this type of world, but I think that the killing of another man, woman, another human in itself is just like wrapping my mind around that is a part of reality, but it is a I could just complete and utter devastation on thousands, hundreds of thousands of people, and who is accountable for this, in our time now, when you surpass into what I believe, you were answering to God for it, which that is the only saving grace in my mind. But when we're on this earth, it's like there's so little balance when you really think of like the things that you're speaking of. Like we can talk on, in our realm of what we can do
but
to adjust and counter, but
but
as a whole, it just happens so
can
rampantly.
can I take a moment really quick though? And I don't want to offend you. You know what I'm saying? And I want you to know that I'm not trying to be offensive. But when you say things like, I can't wrap my head around the murder of a man, you have to understand, I'm a Latin woman. a lot of my counterparts are African Americans. We've been doing nothing but wrapping our head around the butcher of our people for centuries. So as a white woman, when you say things like, I can't wrap my head around what is police brutality, we've been being butchered for 465 years in this country. You're right. The Ishmaelites and the Edomites are not the chosen. Tribe of Jacob, Asher tribe, don't play with me. However, I'm not trying to be offensive because I know that it can be offensive
No,
when
you're
I
not
say that.
offending me.
When I say that, but understand that. When I hear a white woman say, I can't wrap my mind around the police brutality and the murder that's going on, and as a woman of color, I'm telling you, this has been happening every day, 365, 24/7 for 465 years in this country. And you're telling me now probably 6 generations outside of slavery that you can't wrap your mind around that. And I am blown because I had buried over half my fucking friends. I buried my father and my best friend.
I
And
think that
you're telling me that you can't wrap your mind around the murder, and all I'm telling you is all I see is murder.
I understand what you're saying. I think that you think that I'm saying it differently than I am. I'm saying from a spiritual aspect of killing, the act of killing, I think is just such, it's
Right.
I'm not saying I haven't experienced personal deaths. I'm saying,
Right. I get what you're saying in that, but even in that, and I'm not, like I said, please don't take me offensively, but you're like the spiritual act of that. And we're at a place now where I'm going to tell you like this. I'm just going to be so honest with you. Every white American better be grateful that Black Americans don't wake up tomorrow and say, we want our reparations and we're coming to your door to get them. Because if they wanted to take over this motherfucking country, it'd be done in
Blade
24 hours.
Wars. All right, go ahead.
You
I
know
just
what I'm
got to
saying?
do something.
oh,
Blade Wars.
Blade Wars in the house.
All right,
You
go
know,
ahead.
you know what I'm saying? Like if African Americans decided that they wanted their reparations and they wanted their just due for what has happened and the atrocities that have been rained upon them in this country, and they decided to all raise up tomorrow, everybody that's not African American or not on their side is fucked.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's the fact that white people are the ruling class that keeps the threat of them taking over at bay. But understand that we are getting to a point where that murder that is so absolutely egregious on a spiritual level is going to have to happen at some point.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's
I
going to
think
have to.
everybody will answer for,
But
at some time or another.
right. But some of them going to have to answer in the flesh because we
Right.
tired.
That's what I'm talking about right now. Like, I think that's full circle what I was saying. I wasn't, and I absolutely want to hear and embrace everything that you're saying. I don't take it offensively. Like, I want to hear you speak, you know what I mean? But just like you're saying, that's what I think I struggle to wrap my mind around is like, without me sounding offensive, just like you're saying, in the flesh, like it's just such a surreal, the world we live in and the evil that is so rampant through it, from white people running through and the continuation, and it just is insane to watch.
Well, I mean, there will be a changing of tides. Based on my faith, I know there will be a changing of tides. You know what I'm saying? I know the Jacob tribe is going to rise up and win, right? Like, I understand that. I know how this is going to go. However, you know what I'm saying? I'm always surprised when people are always, and like I said, again, I try not to be disrespectful or rude. I'm always surprised when people say they're taken back by things that have been happening every single day in America. You know what I'm saying?
I think that everybody should be, in a sense, taken back by the place that we're at, just based off the years that we have been here, not in a sense of history, like absolutely history repeats itself, but just as a personal opinion of where we are. It's insanity. It's insanity.
It is insanity. Can I ask you a question? Do you have are your children of mixed race?
Yeah.
Okay. I know that you're very private about your children. I'm very private about mine. You know what I'm saying? So I understand. And so I'm like, hey, let me tiptoe because she can't, I don't want her to fall out or tree on me. You know
No,
what
I feel like this is a genuine conversation right now. So
I'm saying? My children are Black and Latino,
hmm
right? And I take a great deal of time to make sure that they are getting a great understanding of where they came from, who they came from, the people that they came from on both sides. They
hmm
know that they are 7 genetic generations from Quetzalcoatl. You know what I'm saying? And they know they are 7 generations from a kingdom in Africa. They know that they come from greatness. So what do you plan to teach your children as a white woman raising multicultural children? How do you plan to tackle that and ensure that they know the true greatness of their people and who they are? Because society is going to lie to them from day one on who they really are.
Absolutely. So I do want to pause. This chick right here, I don't know what your beef is with me, Tawny Taylor or whatever it is. If you want to ask me something, Dre, you done called me retarded, don't step tip. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what the issue is or why you know what I'm saying? Like I haven't I don't know. That's just why you're coming like that at me. But anyway, so like you're saying, okay, so culturally, my mom was adopted. She's Sicilian. I don't know too much about like I never indulged in that, so I don't really know what all that entails. I just know from my family, I had a bad family, same sob story that a lot of females have. So when it comes to my kids, I have one son, and this is, I appreciate talking about this. I have one son that is like white skinned, but his dad is Puerto Rican, and he's got hit some other stuff with him. And my other son is much more darker complected. So there's already, I'm well aware of that I am white, that I have biracial kids. So when it comes to me educating them, I like to try to I like conversations like this because I want to absorb, anything that is real from what you're saying to me. I want to take from it with my kids. I like to take the same approach. I tell them realistically, and mind you, they're little, so I can't really have like very in detail conversations with them, but I do and always introduce and encourage and learn, with not being going in way too much detail. But like, this is something that we always see on social media, like white girls can't do their kids' hair looks crazy. So I learned from somebody, my kid's dad's sister. I was like, okay, so from the beginning, how can we do this? What am I supposed to do? What am I not supposed to do? I think that the best route that I can take to
Oh,
ensure
and real
that my
quick, I meant to
kids,
ask you this too. Did you have two fathers, babies, dads?
Well,
yeah.
yeah, if they're different colors, yes.
So
Okay, well, that doesn't
for
mean that, but go ahead.
for me to
Would
answer,
people think your dad is the color he is, Matt?
You know what? Don't start with me for sure.
Okay, well, let me know something.
I'm gonna come out. You don't
Um,
just punch you in the
to
head, just
okay,
so you know.
go ahead.
answer you, my dedication to being when they're of age, because they're little, like I can only show them within what I would feel is guided protection. I'm not going to come up to you and be like, hey, I'm white and blah blah blah. Like nothing crazy, but I think that it's my duty to constantly learn so that I can then translate. However, I don't want my translation to be just that, my translation. I want my kids to embrace and learn what their interpretation because even though my one son, this is actually something that I would like to know. So when they get older, I'm sure they'll notice. Of course, you have two different dads, blah, blah, blah. It's an easy in-house conversation. But in the real world, my one son looks like he's damn near white. He's got blonde hair and everything. The only way that you would know is in the summertime. But just looking at him, you wouldn't know. So I wonder, like as me explaining that to him, like, and hey, like, it's not that I haven't spent many a night as a mother sitting up, like,
How do you
crying
tackle that?
over what
So
I think they'll have to deal with that I can't. take for them as a mother. You know what I'm saying? Like
I
the
do.
shit that my people do to them, you know?
Right. No, I get that. And I hear your hurt in that. You know what I'm saying? And so I want to take a second and first say that, you know what I'm saying? Being a mom is a journey, right? It's a practice and error, period, right? You're never going to get it 100% right every fucking day. And they're going to drive you insane. What I can
Shit.
tell you about when you're raising multicultural children is the first thing that I want to get you prepared for, because you said you had two boys. Is at some point in your life, you're going to have to sit down and talk to them how to survive the police, because
Right.
they're not just going to come in contact. You know what I'm saying? They're going to have to know how to save their life when they come in contact with the police. So that's the first thing. You have to know that these children are already disadvantaged regardless of their skin complexion because of who society deems that they are. That doesn't mean that they're less, because they're not. But
No.
society doesn't want to see them obtain their greatness because they really know that they're kings. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So the thing with that is that what you do is you start telling him, I'm very fair complected, but my name, like, my mama is white Colombian and my father is Afro Caribbean Venezuelan. You know what I'm saying? So inside South America, they consider me biracial, right?
Right.
In America, I'm just Latino, but I'm fair complected. But what happened for me, you know what I'm saying, and what my parents did for me was, is number one, they gave me a cultural name, so that kind of
Mm-hmm.
set me apart. Number two is they made sure that I knew who my people were. So what you
Mm-hmm.
do is, I don't know if you're in New York, but you know they got a big ass Puerto Rican Day ass festival out there. You know what I'm saying? Like, you make sure that you take him to food. You make sure that
Yes.
you teach him the language. You make sure that you show him you can take him to Puerto Rico. You know what I'm saying? It's a United States territory. So you take him and you say, these are your people. You tell him that Puerto Rico's came from Tejanos. You tell them where he's from. You let him know that your people are great. And you might be light complected, baby, because mama is white. But that doesn't mean you're not a king, and that doesn't mean that you're not amazing, and that doesn't mean that these aren't your people, and these are your people. And then you get books. And I don't know how young your kids are, but I had books in my house about race for my children at 3 and 4.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm not telling you got to dive into, Roots, or you got to dive into Alex Haley's Malcolm X. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is that they need to know that they are of color, and they need to be automatically empowered. They need to know that every morning they wake up, that being of color empowers them to be great. They don't ever need to shy away from it, because I'm going to tell you, it's hard to be of color in America, no matter what anybody says. You don't know who's your friend and who's not your friend. You know what I'm saying? So you have to empower them in their greatness and be like, you got a white mama, but your daddy's is not white, baby. So you guys are not white. And then you build a community around them. You find, I'm sure that if your son's father's Puerto Rican, you probably know a few other Puerto Ricans. And I don't know if you interact with his family, but if you do, or you can, get them involved.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Let him eat some mofongo. You know what I'm saying? Like, let him have the good foods. And the same thing with your baby that's deeper melanated. You know what I'm saying? Whatever his background is, make sure that he knows that it's great. Make sure that he knows he comes from a long line of inventors, that he comes from a long line of survivors, a long line of warriors, a long line of kings. You know what I'm saying? You let him know that every morning he wake up and he put his feet on the ground, the earth shakes. You know what I'm saying? Like, you empower him to be his greatness.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? and then when he gets a little bit older, you tell him about the suffering. You
Mm.
tell him about the suffering, because he's got to know. He's got to know that his people died, that they were butchered and they were slaughtered, and somehow he's still here. And that is a testament to his resilience, that they couldn't kill him all. And that no matter what, love survives. And that's why he's here. Real business.
Right. I appreciate all of that. Genuinely. And I'm not saying a lot because I got that lump in my throat talking about my kids.
I know. I heard it. Everybody heard it. But that's your babies. I do the same thing. I don't post no pictures of my kids. You'll never see their face on social media. I keep them private. Them is my kids. They're not the world's kids. I understand. I do. And I understand how much you take pride in your kids, no matter who. They're your kids. You know what I'm saying? And that tear just lets me know you kill over them. That's all. And I can rock with that because I just blasted a fucking mama that got her 13-year-old daughter out here selling her ass.
Oh, you hear me off that shit. Listen, I can't even
So
get going on her.
she has me blocked.
Okay,
No.
now, me trying to read between the lines. No, I heard a rumor about that. Now, is that somebody that's trying to be in the public eye?
Oh, I can't stand that bitch. I hate that bitch, bro.
Hell yeah.
Is that true or is that just a rumor?
I think that's
That's true.
fact.
That's true. So a lot of people know I work in advocacy. I'm an advocate of minors for sure. Period. I love women. Y'all know that. For those of you that really know me, y'all know I do outreach. You know what I'm saying? I'm with the shit. But here's the thing. This woman is a horrific piece of shit ass. You can't even call her a woman. She's just a fucking female. And, she kicked her daughter out and directed her to Fig. After her daughter hasn't been in school since she's been 9. Let's start there. The daughter was horribly abused, and the mother blames her for that abuse because it was the mother's boyfriend. So anytime the mother gets drunk or mad, she blames her daughter for her losing her man, and then she puts her the fuck out. That's Tanea, y'all. Tanea, the one at 5'5" Crip Max, that
Mm-hmm.
bitch. Tanea. I want everybody to know because I want y'all to know who the fuck this bitch is. She got her 13-year-old daughter, Rania. Now, she calls her daughter by her whole name, Nova. Could you imagine calling your daughter by her whole name?
Blade Wars did like a big thing on them to if anybody want to get hip to what's going on with that woman and her baby.
Yeah, I have several stuff on my page. Blade Wars has got it on his page. We speak
Yeah.
often, you know what I'm saying? The little girl was picked up in Las Vegas. She was in jail for a couple weeks. She's back out. She just posted on her Instagram that she had content for sale and she's 13. But her mama's over here trying to pretend like, I'm trying to, my baby was on a soft white underbelly and I didn't know that she was portrayed like that. But bitch, you
Or
called
wearing that top and shit. Like he's
so
sick for paying her extra to wear that see-through top. The Mark, whoever does soft white underbelly.
exactly. So I just did a live on that and I can prove that because I have the text messages between Nova and Mark Lyda or Rania. And he told her, well, if you dress in your work clothes, I'll pay you $500. And then he paid for her Uber to go from South Central to Santa Monica. And then from Santa Monica to the Slauson Swap Meet to buy some hair. He didn't have the money or he didn't have the consent for Tania for him to put the soft white underbelly video out. So because of that, it was on hold for like 3-4 weeks. And according to Tania, he was calling her back to back to back. And finally, she was like, basically, if you give me some money, I'll sign. And she had not seen the video. So both of them just further extorted and exploited an already exploited child.
It's so hard for me to watch that little girl's videos. Like, I sent her a message. It was a long shot, but I was like, shit, I gotta say something. I sent her a message and was like, listen, I don't know what you're going through, but I'm a woman. I watching you like this, like wherever you're at, like shit, we will find a way to come to you. There's a gang of people, you know what I'm saying? And then after I sent it, I was like, shit, I hope that don't, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to ask God in good faith to let that message not get her in a worse situation. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right. So what I can tell you is that she does have control of her social media. What I can tell you guys is this, because I know a lot of people want to know. So there's been a lot of work in the background over the last 4 or 5 months, creating a situation for her that was best for her. Because when you're talking about a child that's been in the life of 13 and she's been in the life for a year already, so she started here at 12, right? This is a little girl that is making $1,000 a day. So we have to come up with a situation that makes it good for her, where she can feel safe, where she can pick up. She hasn't been in school since she was 9 years old. She got a lot of work to do, right? So we got to find a situation that's going to get her away from here, get her away from Cali, get her someplace else, get her house, have it be a long-term situation, not involved with California Youth Authority and not involved with CPS, and some places she can get settled into. And so after a couple months, we finally got that situation. The deal is this, is that nobody can force this little girl to do anything, because once we force her to do anything, then she's fighting us and she's running away.
Mm-hmm.
right? So she has to make the decision. The avenue is there for her at any moment that she wants to take it. She knows that she has 3 people she can reach out to and pick up that phone, and at any time there will be somebody there to pick her up. The money is there to transport her whenever she needs to go. The team is ready to take her in and do all of the things that she needs to do, but she's got to be willing to take those steps. The reason why, and I ask that you guys don't do this because I know that it's very, very alarming when you see a 13-year-old shaking her ass talking about she's selling content. If you do come across her page, we just ask that you don't report the page. And I know it's really hard. And you're like, why don't we report the page just a little bit? Because this is how we make sure that she is alive.
Mm-hmm.
This is how we make sure that she is safe. No, we don't condone that shit. No, we don't like that shit. Me personally, I have somebody else sends me screenshots like, hey, she's wilding. You know what I'm saying? Like shit like that. I have talked to Tania. I have talked to the grandmother. Both of them are pieces of shit human fucking beings. You know what I'm saying? And so just know that she does have the option. Please don't report her stuff. That's how we make sure she's alive. Because sometimes she doesn't always reach out back when we reach out to her. But there is an avenue for her, and just pray that she takes it, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Just really pray that she takes it. And
Does
continue to pray
anybody
protection over her.
sure. Does anybody know who she, because you got to be a sick mother to
Yeah, so the first
have
thing,
her be under her or have her under your control. Like, who the
so
fuck?
right now we don't know who the last folks was, but the one before that was, his name was Mackinac Kelly, and he was a 31-year-old man.
Mm.
So he's still on Instagram. They ain't whooped his ass yet. You know what I'm saying? Was he sexually involved with that 13-year-old? Yes, he was.
Which is just nauseating. There's a special seat in hell for you to burn for eternity. However, not even however, the fact that there would even be a thought to view her as any sort of asset in that regard as a 31-year-old, you are mentally ill.
Absolutely. It's disgusting. It's very disturbing. It's very, very sick. You know what I'm saying? And it's very disheartening, because
Mm-hmm.
this is not a good look for peas, right? And this is what I do want to say, is because I understand this too. Sometimes there are 14, 15, and 16-year-olds looking like they're going on 20, right?
Mm-hmm.
And even though like they might have fake ID, whatever the situation is, they look and appear older. This is not the case with this little girl.
No, she looks like a fucking baby.
Right. This is not the case with her. You know what I'm saying? She got baby milk teeth. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is, this is a child.
She got baby fat on her face still. Like,
Right, exactly. This is a child. So this is not the case of a young girl out here manipulating individuals. This is a case of a
mm-hmm.
young girl who was kicked out of her home and individuals preyed upon her. She was just happens to live very close to Fig, right around the corner. So because of that, you know what I'm saying? The mother's fault, exactly. Because of that, when the mama kicked her out, she said, go be a hoe on Fig. Why is this man still free to move around? You know what, Bagley? I don't know. Bag Life Lee, you know what I'm saying? Lee, I don't know. It's beyond me. Y'all know that I'm an abolitionist, so I always try, and if I can't find a route, I just don't take the route. Like, I don't have any interaction with law enforcement whatsoever.
Mm-mm.
None. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know their fucking number, for real, for real. Like, I don't believe in the policing system whatsoever because of where the fuck it came from. I know where it developed and derived from, so I don't fuck with it. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know why he's not in jail. I definitely ain't never picked up the motherfucking phone to call myself. You know what I'm saying? When I'm
Right.
looking for resources for her, I am looking for women that are from the lifestyle, that have LLCs, that are able to fund her a safe environment. You know what I'm saying? That now have left the life, have got LLCs and got money underneath them and all the licenses and accolades that they need. You know what I'm saying? I do not reach out to law enforcement ever. I don't fuck with the police. So I don't know why he's not locked up. She said, I never want anyone to go to prison, but there is a line drawn. Man, you know what I'm saying? Exactly. It's called a slave patrol. Exactly. That's why I don't fuck with it. You know, exactly. But I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I feel the same way about the police, and then it frustrates me with everyone that is, on the other side of things, like stand up, like I know that somebody has, it's all over social media. I know that that dude, the 31-year-old, he has people that know him and know how to get a hold of him. Like there needs to be repercussions for predatorial behavior.
Well, I mean, he's an AOF boy, all off a fig boy. So come on now, y'all know who he is. Y'all know who Mackin Ass Callie is, but y'all ain't busted his jaw yet. But you real men out here? Let me just have a moment. Y'all real men, but you ain't busted the pedophile's jaw yet. That
Well, who you
motherfucker can
talking?
still talk. Now, I can't say la
Who you
boca.
talking about? No, I'm just asking who you talking about.
I'm talking about Mackin Ass Callie. I can't tell him, he got
Oh,
me
I don't know
blocked.
who that is. No, I don't know who that is.
Yeah, but it got me blocked. So, you know what I'm saying? I just want to know. He's an AOF boy. He's an all off a fig boy. He on fig every night. How come ain't none of you fig boys broke his motherfucking jaw for being a child rapist?
Yeah, I don't be dealing with that, but we want to be careful with that word.
Right.
But
Okay, a
no,
child pedo,
yeah,
a
but
child offender. How come y'all ain't broke his jaw? Y'all see him all the time. He down and around all the time. That's
It's
your
like the
homeboy.
ones that be around there don't be on that time with them. You know what I mean? Like it's crazy.
It's sad. That's where that's what pisses me off. Is a lot of times the game lacks accountability. You know what I'm saying?
Lucy's a square. Isn't
She
that
just
right, Lucy?
I'm a mom.
Here we go. Is that?
Tony's like your friend. I said I like the way she talks about breaking tricks, and now she's my friend. I don't even know her yet. Maybe she'll be my friend
But I
later. But don't
like
call
how
her
she
my friend
said
right
that. You know
now.
what? And let's speak on that. Everybody who has kids, right? Men and women
Just
alike.
for that,
I
Hmm.
Tony,
think
I
this
need
shows.
pictures of your booty because I'm
I
sad now.
need, I need pictures of your booty.
I need pictures of the booty, Tony.
She said your booty. Your booty. Why are booties that kind of word? Booty. Ass versus booty. You know what I mean?
She
Booty so
got
freaky.
booty. She don't got
Yeah.
ass. Ass is too short. Ass is
Is
too
that the
short of a
difference?
word for what Tony got. She got booty. There's not
That's
ass.
booty, huh? That's
That's
booty.
booty.
Booty versus ass, y'all.
Right.
Booty versus ass, no.
Exactly. Do she
For
got booty
real,
or
but
she
that's
got ass?
disgusting.
Tony
Booty.
got
Hold on, hold
booty.
on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Can I just so sorry to interrupt? I do again want to touch on this. Y'all got a hard on for me. This chick act talking like she know me. Y'all don't know me. Listen, where I learned and how I learned, you don't put all your cards out. You know what I'm saying? And y'all are like, you're just giving me rookie vibes, like coming on here mad strong the whole time you've been had an issue with me talking about, or is she a square, is she a 3 or 4? Ask me, girl. Like we've been commenting back and forth. Like you just had bad energy towards me from the beginning. Like you ain't learned. You need to be quiet when he's talking. Like chill, girl. Like you don't know me. You know what I'm saying? You don't know how good my game is. You don't know nothing about me. I respect you. I respect your game. I respect you as a woman. Like, but you are ODing in the comments. Like every time somebody says something,
So
you're on it. Like, yeah, she's retarded. Like, girl,
so
chill.
I'm gonna say that this is what I will say about Tony is that she really believes in the lifestyle and the
I
program.
respect, mad
You know
respect.
what I'm
So I
saying? And
respect
like
you respect me. Like, what?
Yeah, I'm just saying, fuck Tani if she don't want to come up here. You know what I'm saying? Shit, she over here,
all I'm
Lucy's over
saying
here
is that
talking, giving dialogue and shit.
all I'm
Tani want to
saying is
be in
if
the
there ain't
comments.
no booty pic in my
Fuck
DMs,
Tani.
I'm gonna be heartbroken.
We need the booty pic for her pronto.
Like y'all don't know. She got
Some
cake
positive
tits.
energy, some
I'll just take
positive
the left cheek. Just
pictures.
give me a picture of the left cheek. Just turn it sideways. I'll figure out what the right one look like. Okay, I'm going too far now. Bet.
No, she is pretty.
She's beautiful.
All on her page. No, it
So
won't let you. No, no, no,
oh,
no,
she's
no,
probably
no.
blocked from being going live. You done fucked around and pissed somebody off, Tony? Probably. She
She
blocked.
lying. No, she lying. I think she lying. No, look, TP. What's up, TP? So, I appreciate you speaking on the cultural appropriation. That was
Yeah.
dope. You know what I mean? I hope y'all learned something. Now, Lucy,
Mhm.
could you teach us something?
Yeah, what would you like me to try to teach
Just
you?
anything. If you had one thing before you died that you'd want the world to take with them that you learned in life, what would it be?
Oh my God. When you get mad, you lose.
Mm.
When you get mad, you lose. So mad, would that be an emotion, right?
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, okay. When you get mad, you lose. Now,
Mm-hmm.
can you get mad and win? And I'm not saying it just to be like this. I'm just being honest. Because when you get mad, you lose. Her last
Mm-mm.
words: when you get mad, you lose.
Mm-mm. You can't never win if you're mad.
I think you can use angry energy to manifest, though.
Right, but yeah, right. We could definitely debate it, but I feel like generally when you get mad, you lose. You giving anybody any anger, any angst in your heart, you losing innocence. I'm not saying that you can't turn it into a win on the back end if you're just a natural born winner, but I've the greatest lesson I ever learned in my life. I have it literally tattooed on me because I used to be wild, so I had to learn a lot of that the hard way. You get mad, you lose.
Okay. So,
What about you? What's one thing that you
I'm right
know?
here. Who? You
mm,
talking about me? I would say a lot of things. But what I would say is this: the power of perspective.
Right,
The power of perspective will be mine, right? And perspective
right.
is a point of view. But I believe that perspective is what's used, right, in the
Mhm.
jury trial. You see what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Perspective is what's used to make a law change. You
Right.
know, perspective is what's used right, wrong or right, for example. So the power of perspective is and the basically say the power of perspective. If someone studied perspective is understanding, like how you say, when you get mad, you lose. I
Mhm.
believe that in any situation, if one would change their perspective, if they feel like sad and they want to be happy, right?
Mhm.
Or anything, I just believe that perspective is literally what God used to say, let there be light.
Mhm.
You see what I'm saying? So that's where I come from, the power of perspective.
Exactly, which you could even intertwine and piggyback off of. When you get mad, you lose, so change your perspective so that you can win. You know what I'm
Come on
saying?
now.
Like,
Come on now.
we can piggyback here. I'll carry you. I'm
So
just
that's mine.
kidding. Uh,
yeah, he's fat when you don't want to carry him. That's your perspective. That was it. The last thing you would want to say to somebody.
The power of perspective,
Okay.
not mine.
So the last thing that I want to tell somebody is Yahweh is the truth, the life, and the light. And if you submit under Him, you will never lose. I don't know what y'all want to be the last thing to say to somebody, but I want to speak life into somebody. Be the last thing.
amen. Yeah, amen. And that was very much un. That was very much flesh-like of me to want my last legacy to be, when you get mad, you lose, and not speaking the word. So that was, a learning curve right there.
So it was like I'm a puncher for trying to be all cute.
No, that was dope. For sure you got me. You got me. I ain't gonna fight it. For sure that should be my last word.
Do you think that women, when they get out of the game, they can ever have a healthy relationship with,
Absolutely, baby.
like,
No,
like
no,
on
no,
some
no,
real
no.
nine to
That's
five?
because there's a man made for her. That's why.
Let me explain something to you. When we are talking about when we are talking about men,
Mm-hmm.
we are talking about an individual that, so I liken men to this, right? A man, um, I'm gonna get biblical. I'm sorry, y'all. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
Esther in the Bible. You know what I'm saying? She was a Jewish girl that went on to save her people, right? But she got promoted to her position because Vashti refused to come when the king called her. So he threw her away essentially and got Esther. Her name was Hadassah, right? And she was part of the courtier, so he didn't have time to fall in love with her. But when he found out who she was, he really fell in love with her. So much so that he told her, half of everything, half of anything you want in my kingdom, you could have. Just tell me what it is. I think that absolutely It is a possibility for the right man to love you the right way, but he has to be a man. You know what I'm saying? Like, he got to be a man. And absolutely, after the lifestyle, it doesn't fucking matter. Love is love. If you find the right man, he's not going to care. And for those of you that don't know, that I'm going to blow y'all's mind right now. Mine is a geomedical engineer, baby. Work for the state. Yes, it's possible.
Period.
Making six figures.
I love that for you.
You know what I'm saying? Yes, it's possible. I keep a smile on my face all the time. And nothing that I've done in my past bothers him. You know what he know? That bitch could throw it back. That's what he know.
Amen.
That's the fruit, and that's Adam. But I'll be quiet.
I'm gonna punch you. That don't do him. You know better.
Well, I'm just saying. But I hear you because what you said. Think about what you just said. But we'll leave it alone because I got much love and respect for you.
Yeah, I was
But
like, don't play.
the way I throw it back, come on, baby.
I'm just saying, there's
Because you
benefits.
know why? Because I know you're far much more valuable than that.
Oh, I'm priceless. I've said that already. There is no value to me. I
Okay,
am
well
the
we talked
table
about
and everything on that
priceless.
shit. I know
Okay,
exactly who the fuck I am.
so
And the God
the
of
way I
insecurity.
throw it back, I'm sure he's with you for more than that, sweetheart. That's all I'm saying.
I'm on some square shit. I'm on some watch my bank account grow. I don't know what y'all was on, but by the end of the motherfucking 2024, I will have 8 figures in my bank account. You call me whatever the fuck you want to call me. I'm gonna laugh all the way to the motherfucking bank. Let me get that check. Thank you. I'm gonna laugh all the way to the motherfucking bank like I do every day when I make a fucking deposit in the morning.
She said, ha ha ha. Okay, so
I'm just being
So
honest with you.
somebody had said in the comments has said, "What is the game to?" And I'm assuming based off the comments, that's to me what is the game? And I think that's a good question. Again, pulling up on what Show said about your perspective of things. To me, I can view the game in each context. I can view it in a literal context from like what we're talking about right now more specifically. But if you ask me personally what my opinion of the game is anybody that's into a hustle lane that they know they're making a way for themselves. Like, I view the game really vast. Like, it's not just one thing. Like, I don't think anybody can be in it. I think it's kind of something that you like pick up on or you don't.
You know what? You was better without the glasses. I'm just saying.
Thank you.
I love
You
the
look and you
glasses.
look better with me. No
I knew that
disrespect to
was
your
coming
man, but
too.
he
But
he
let
a
me let
trick,
me let me
really,
say this. Let me say this
realistically.
because I took great offense to your comment that he's a trick. So let me just say this, and then I'm gonna hop off of here because I don't do disrespect to mines. Real shit. I don't.
No disrespect,
Hold
but
on,
that's
hold on. Let me
really
say what I gotta say. First of all, you don't know me. You don't know where he came from. He did made a whole motherfucking change in his life. He just happened to be extremely intelligent and was able to get that motherfucking degree. But you don't know where he came from, what bitch he had, and what bitch done paid him. So don't talk about who the fuck he is or who the fuck you think he is.
listen.
Because that's mine.
If,
And I don't take no disrespect about mine. Now, Shove, I'm up off of here because I don't do that shit. I
so
love you.
listen, right?
Stay positive, Shove.
wait,
I'm
what
Say he
gone.
happened?
loves how
Hold
he
on, what
throw.
happened? What happened? What happened? I
Why
missed
can't
it.
we have a conversation? Why you gotta be mad? You feel me? You
He
say
disrespected her,
I know
man.
she's listening, right? So she talking about how he loved how she threw it back. You feel me? Like that sound like a trick to me. That's all.
Oh, that's what you said?
I mean, she says he loves that he's with her because he loves how she throws it back. She didn't say anything else. You feel me? She didn't say this is a retired man from the game. I'm just going with what she's saying. She didn't say they retired together and blah 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 blah. To me, it sounds like a trick. So if she can't have a cordial conversation, she ain't gotta get mad.
Well,
You
what
feel
the
me?
thing? Come back up here, Forrest. Stop acting like that. This the thing, though, right? Because she was saying within her lifestyle. So I guess the dudes are square, but I guess what she's saying is how she a square would be able to, you know what I mean? And that's why she was like, no matter what she did, shit, he loved me for
Yeah,
the same thing y'all would think he'd hate me for. I guess. Shit, I don't know. She coming
yeah.
back
I
up.
kind of.
But
I
I
hope
hear
she
what you're
come back
saying.
up.
But when she get on you. That's all I'm saying. But when she get on you,
So I'm gonna
she
tell you
better.
what I meant. That's exactly what the fuck I was saying. Is he gonna love me for all the things that you think he loves me for everything that you think he hate me for? No, he don't just love the fact that I can throw it the fuck back. He loved the fact that I can go and buy a motherfucking house. He loved the fact that I can build and cook dinner and tailor to all his needs and everything else. He loved everything I fucking do from the time that I set my feet on the ground to the time that I go to sleep at motherfucking night. Because I'm a solid, real motherfucking woman. Through and motherfucking through, way beyond my motherfucking home. Period.
I appreciate that you just called yourself a woman. Now, how do you feel? Like, do you ever refer to yourself as, like, you know, we hear women will say, I'm a solid bitch. Do you ever refer to yourself like that?
No, because I'm a woman. I'm
Exactly.
a woman. And check this out. I'm a lady outside of being a
Exactly. Preach
woman.
it.
I'm a lady. I'm not just out here, I'll air you out. Now I will. If you know me, you know I carry 25-8, but I'm not doing that. That doesn't look good in my heels. You
Period.
know, like what I'm saying is that the question was, can a man love you after the lifestyle? What I'm telling you is the right man, if he's a man, absolutely. And the benefits of loving a bitch after the lifestyle is that hoe can throw it the fuck back. That's what the fuck I was saying. You get the benefits. Because let's not sit up here and act like hoe pussy ain't amazing fucking pussy. Let's not sit up here and act like hoe pussy ain't special pussy.
It's a billion-dollar industry.
$13 billion a year, to be as a matter of fact. So come on now.
Yeah, I just, it just sounded like that to me. I'm not trying to disrespect you and your situation. I just you came off like you had a lot of understanding for the game, and
I
once
do have a lot of understanding for the
once
game. I've been
and
in the
once you said
lifestyle.
you had a man, I actually had it click off earlier, but I already put two and two together that you was with a square, because if you wasn't, honestly, I think you have enough respect for the game that you wouldn't even be on the phone with us right now.
First off and foremost, let me explain something to you. If I didn't have a platform that showcased and talked about pimps, I wouldn't be in your motherfucking face, because I don't do that. I have a platform. I'm not going to be in the DMs talking to you at all. But I have this platform, and by the way, he's been watching the entire time.
Okay.
What you don't know. He's been watching the entire
I mean,
time.
he could watch. I really don't
Hold
care.
on, wait a second. Let me explain something to you. He doesn't have a problem because he knows that I don't have a loyalty issue. He knows that can't nobody fucking knock me, move me, or make me curious, or even open my nose up to sniff what they got going on. Real shit. Because regardless of what you think, oh, he retired from the gang. He's still retired from the gang, baby. That's the head of the household in my house. Fuck is you
I don't
talking
know
about?
what
That's
he
your
did.
daddy.
I don't know what he did.
So you're over here calling him a square and everything else, but you was just talking about owning 30 cars, square.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? You was just talking about diversifying
Listen,
your portfolio, square.
listen.
So don't do
I
that.
I'll never give up the game, because it's just in me. You feel me? Not on me.
Right
I
now, you
never.
ain't never gonna get up the game. But let me tell you what you won't
Uh,
have.
You
Let
feel
me
me?
tell you. Let
Even
me
when I think I'm gonna retire, I'm gonna still be in the game, because this shit
let
in
me
me.
explain something
And
to you. What's gonna happen?
just like
Let me explain to you.
you
Hold
feel
on,
me? You
pause.
buying houses and all this shit, but you still be breaking tricks.
I'm gonna break a trick right now. Don't play.
Okay,
If there's one to break,
so
I'm gonna break
it's
his ass.
like there's just different
Absolutely.
levels to this shit.
And I'm
But
gonna hand it to my man. Now here's the thing. Real shit. Now here's the thing. At some point in life, you're gonna have to have a partner, or you're gonna die alone, baby. And let me explain something to you. Don't nobody want to die in a nursing home with nobody to hold their hand while they cross the fucking bridge. Don't nobody want to do that.
listen,
You know what I'm saying? That's all, I'm a pimp till I die. No, baby, you're going to have to find somebody that's going to make your little sorry ass sandwich and shuffle her feet across the floor and be like, here you go, daddy.
we're
You're going
all
to
gonna
have a
die
bitch
alone.
that want to be with you forever. And if you can't establish a love covenant, you'll never have it. And
Who
that's
said I
real.
can't love? I love bitches. I don't give a fuck what anybody
You
says.
love bitches, but you don't love women?
I love women. Listen, to me, a bitch and a woman is the same thing.
Okay,
So
you love
don't
oh,
take it
ladies?
nah, nah,
disrespect.
nah.
It's you could call. I guarantee you, when you talking to your friends, you be popping, oh bitch, what you doing, blah 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 blah. But if a nigga says something like that, then it's gonna be a problem. You know what I'm saying? It's all about perspective. Like my nigga VIP perspective was saying. You feel me? Like it's all about perspective and how something's being said. You know?
Okay, well, then you
Mm,
perceived it wrong.
And as far as you loving bitches, that's because you ain't met a real woman yet. Because let me
Any
explain
real
something.
bitch that I got is a real woman.
Nah, baby. Let me
Nah.
explain something to you.
Is a
Let me
real
explain
woman.
something to you. Let me
Mm-mm.
explain this to you. When you meet a
Tell
real
them.
woman, you'll know the difference between a real woman and a bitch. You see what I'm saying?
Listen,
You'll
you're
know the
still in the
difference.
game, so it's kind of appalling that you would even try to like not understand what I'm saying.
No, I understand, but I also know the difference
So
between a bitch and a woman. I know
they
the difference.
listen, they could be a
You
dumb
acting like
bitch.
there's no difference.
Maybe you're thinking about dumb bitches, but a solid bitch is really a solid woman.
A solid bitch is a temporary hoe.
Nah, you're wrong.
Nah, because that bitch ain't yours. She's just yours for right now.
Listen, ain't nobody yours. Like just like you ain't gonna be with that nigga forever. You think so, but you ain't. I
Excuse
promise
me?
you.
You
You're
don't know what
not.
the fuck I'm gonna do.
Ain't nothing
Cause you
last
don't know what
forever
the fuck
around here.
I done known this motherfucker 17 years, baby. You don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do.
I
Stop
hope
it.
so.
You don't know
That'd be
me.
beautiful. That'd be beautiful.
You
But
don't know
I,
me.
I don't
Baby, you
believe in
don't know what
forever.
I'm doing
Sorry.
in life.
Nothing
You don't know
lasts
how I
forever.
run my house,
And
my
everybody's
household,
gonna
or
die
my
alone.
bank accounts.
That's
My
good.
motherfucking
You feel
credit
me?
score is maxed.
I'm
My
not gonna talk
buying
about what I
power
don't know.
is
I don't know
optimum.
how much money you got in your bank. You feel me? And right
However
now
much
I
I
don't
feel
care
like
because you
having
don't
in
have
there,
to
but
do
trust
with
me,
me.
there's more than 5 figures. So here's the thing.
I mean, so what's
Here's
the
the
thing? Tell
thing.
me. I want to hear it.
You
Please
don't
tell me.
know. It just sounds good. I'm a woman,
But
baby,
why?
before I'm
Look, right?
anything. And I can
Why
get
are you
real
taking?
bitch like. And I'm going to stay solid as a
Why are
woman
you
and
taking
stay
anything
down as a
to
lady.
offense that I'm saying?
Understand that.
Why are you getting to offense? That
I'm
what's so
not getting to offense. But
yeah
you
you
keep
are.
trying to tell me something, and I'm going to tell you I'm not
Lucy
accepting it.
Lucy
I'm
off
not
the
going to
chain.
accept it. I'm not going to see your
Lucy off
way.
the chain made a very valid point, and when he asked her, well, if she could teach anybody or put anybody on to anything, don't get mad, and that's what you're doing right now.
No, honey, I'm not
You know what
mad.
I mean?
That's what you fail to realize. I'm not mad. I
You
speak like
are.
this. And if you knew me, you would know that I speak like this. Tani, do I speak like this? Show, do I speak like this?
You
They
could
know
be
me.
passionate. You
No.
might be passionate about what you're saying,
So
but you
so I
clipped
speak
off.
like this. So I'm very passionate. And when you're speaking about me in particular, don't ask me to remove myself from the situation and look at it objectively. You're speaking about me. I can't
You
do that.
hear me?
You see what I'm saying? You cannot remove yourself and look at it objectively when you're speaking about an individual. And if you think you can do that, you're lying to your fucking self. It's not even psychologically possible. And that's fucking data facts. So you're like, oh, you're taking it personal because you're speaking about me. And
Listen,
like I said, I don't need to be called no bitch. Now, my man can call me his bitch, but I'm not going to take that from nobody else.
did I call you a bitch?
Nah, but I'm telling you, you're
So you
over
ain't
here.
telling me
So
nothing because I
listen,
didn't call you no bitch. So you
listen.
ain't
The
talking to me.
topic was this, glamorous. The topic was
It's
this. I don't know
Mr.
if that's
Glamorous, my love.
Mr. Glamorous, okay? As I said, no disrespect to your pimping. And if you need that Mr. before that because it makes it a little bit more powerful for you, okay, Mr.
Eh?
Glamorous. All right,
Thank you. I
Mr.
appreciate
Glamorous.
that.
What is that song?
I could
Glamorous Life by what's her
I could
name? Anyway,
appreciate a respectful woman that knows how to respect a good man. You feel me? So
right.
I
A
appreciate
respectful woman.
that.
Thank you. But like I said, here's the thing. At some point in life, I don't know how old you are. So just understand that. You could be like 30. You could be like 25. You could be like 19 and thinking you know everything. You know what I'm
I'm a
saying?
young I'm middle aged. I'm 34.
Oh, you're not middle aged until you're 44. But you kind of in that middle in
I've
between.
been in
So
the street since I was 10 years old. So shit.
okay, so we're gonna call you
That's
the
20.
middle in.
That's
We're gonna call you
24
the
years.
middle in between age, right?
That's 24 years.
Okay, so listen though. Nowadays, bitches be the realest ones, and you day, cause she gonna hold you down. When you find a bitch, the bitch is right. A bitch is only yours for right now. A woman is yours. There's a difference when we're talking, and I speak in biblical context. Listen, a lot of like I'm waiting to find a wife right now because I believe in polygyny, right? I believe in the plurality of marriage. So for me, I have a different thing. In the
Bitch.
Bible say, he who finds a wife finds a good thing. Understand that King Solomon had 400 wives. He meant that shit literally.
Exactly.
You know what I'm
But
saying? He meant that shit literally. But here's the thing.
And real quick, I just want to add to that because I like that. And he who finds a wife finds a good thing also means she was already a wife. So that's speaking
Okay.
on the woman being the woman
Okay.
she's supposed to be.
Okay.
You
Now
see what
see,
I'm saying?
look,
Go ahead. Go
absolutely,
ahead.
Shove. I love that you said that. I love that you said that because every woman should be acting as a wife material. That is the difference
Mm-hmm.
between a woman and a bitch. Thank you, Shove. I just want to high five you way over there in Lancaster. Okay. That is a difference between a woman and a bitch. A woman got wife qualities.
There you go.
if you ask me, a bitch is just a figure of speech. That doesn't
No,
determine.
no, no.
That doesn't mean anything.
I
If
feel
a
what
bitch,
you're saying. You're like, to you, bitch means woman, and that's how you translate that. But I'm trying to get you to think a little bit broader, right?
no, I hear what you're saying,
Be-
absolutely. But at the same time, I just don't agree with you saying a bitch it has to be derogatory.
It because it's not derogatory. It is the type of individual. I'm not a bitch because I'm a woman and I exhibit wife qualities. You see what I'm saying? Regardless of whether I'm a hoe or not, baby, I can definitely tell you that I am a woman, even while I'm hoeing.
Listen, to me, the best bitch, the best woman, whatever you want to call it, can play all parts. Be a good wife, be whatever the fuck you need her to be to get the win.
A bitch is a female dog in heat.
Yeah, that's the real. That's the straight out definition, bitch.
Exactly. But the thing is this, is as long as you're calling her a female dog, she's not worth shit. You understand what I'm saying?
It
You're
depends
using
on if they say what dog is spelled backwards, and dog has always been a man's best friend. Okay, go ahead.
don't start with me. Don't start with me. Because dog and God, I'm going to break in and get you, okay?
Can I ask you something?
Yes.
You
Or
low
is it
key
it's
hating every
Mr.
time you do
Glamour,
that,
Mr.
boy. Stop
Glam?
doing that.
What is it?
Stop
It's
doing that, boy.
Mr.
It says
Glamorous.
it right there, baby. I know
Mr.
you know how to read.
Glamorous. What is your, you saying you love women and love bitches and shit. What is how do you show them love? Do you
How
show
do
them
I show
love
them
all the
love?
same? Do you show a bitch love the same way that you show a woman? How do you love them? How do
No,
they
I
know
Would,
you
show.
love
hold on,
them?
I
do you?
show.
Go
What
ahead, go
happened?
ahead. I'm sorry.
I treat everyone accordingly. I treat people how they treat me.
Do you
So
treat women as good as well as you treat your mother?
if my mother treats me like shit, then I'm gonna remove myself. I,
Ooh,
I,
No, no, no,
I,
no,
I
no. That's not Mr. Glamorous. I
listen.
understand what you're saying because
You
my
don't know
mother's
where I come
complex.
from, right? So for all you
I
know, my mother's the worst person in this world, and I don't care if it's my mother, my father. If you don't know how to treat me, you're gonna get treated the same way you treat me.
okay. Okay, Mira, listen. Do you have like a tia or
I have an aunt, right? My mother is.
so can I just tell you that I heard the vexation in your voice when I brought up mother. So that's why I said let me move on to another woman figure. And you say you have an aunt. I'm a grandma baby, so I understand what you're saying. Do you have a woman that you just cherish in your life?
Yeah, I have a few.
Do you treat all the bitches in your life like the women you cherish?
If they deserve it.
Would you call the women you cherish in your life, hey, bitch, what's up? I love you, bitch. Would you say that?
Sometimes I say I love you, bitch. If I'm in that mood.
Mira, would you go to your tia and be like, hey, I love you, bitch?
No, because
I be
she's
telling.
not from the light. She's not from. You know what I mean? She's not gonna understand where I'm coming from. So I wouldn't do that. The same way
Shit, I want to be on starting
that
with you. No,
that
I don't want.
call you a bitch because it's it just depends.
I feel like you get to call a bitch when she paying you.
I mean, when a bitch is paying me shit, I could do whatever I want, but I don't try to abuse nobody. That's all. Like I said, I treat people accordingly.
So the only
I be
reason
telling
why you
mine. I be
wouldn't,
telling mine. I be like, "Fuck you, bitch." She be getting
oh,
mad, but I gotta
oh,
be mad
no.
because I think it's sexy.
Show be ruthless. Y'all don't
I
even
be
know.
think, I just think it's sexy. You know what I mean?
He be
Because
like,
so
hey,
you think y'all
bitch,
prefer
say,
like
bitch.
fuck you,
Don't be
bitch.
talking to me
It's
like that,
really
bitch.
a
The
defense.
fuck is
It's
wrong
really
with
a
you, bitch? I be
defense.
like, show.
Look, it's really a defense. Like fuck you, bitch. Like you know
He
what I mean?
does.
Because it's like
He do.
because I
He ain't
respect
lying.
her hoeing so much. Look, I respect her hoeing so much. I gotta be like fuck you, just in case. Because see, look, y'all don't understand. look,
Test the
just
waters.
in case.
At Tony, I'm not saying a bitch can't be bad. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is that for me, being a bitch and being a woman are two different things. And I'm
Mm-hmm.
in a part of my life where I embody being a woman. I'm in my soft season. I embody being a woman. I'm fucking killing that shit. You know what I'm saying? I embody being a lady and I'm rocking in that shit all the way to the bank. I had my bitch days. I did. I had them days. But now I'm walking in my softness and I fucking love it here. And I don't want to be called a bitch because that just invokes the hardness in me.
How
I
about
feel
this, right?
like we put in work to be a woman, put in
I
work in them
did.
bitch days to
I
be a
grew
woman.
I grew into being this woman. Y'all don't know the journey I done been on. And like
Listen,
you
right?
said,
You want
you
me to
don't know
tell
my
you
life.
something, right? I feel like the best bitch that you could ever that a P or any man could have ever have has to be
It's
a great
born for him.
first. Has to be a great woman.
Right.
So,
Absolutely.
so that's what I'm
Absolutely.
trying to tell you. It's all about perspective. Just because I might call my bitch a bitch, it might not mean it might not it's not doesn't have to be bad
Yeah,
because
y'all
I
No,
might
fuck with a
love
it
it.
bitch.
doesn't.
What I'm
Listen,
saying is, I ain't never met a hoe who never wanted to be called no bitch though, because the
listen.
baby was gonna. I mean, I just never met.
Daddy can
Bitch
call
is
me
baby,
bitch.
bitch
Okay,
is baby.
understand that.
Daddy's trick word.
Daddy can call me bitch. Poppy can call me bitch. Okay? But the world cannot. Do you understand what I'm saying? The
Okay, she
world
said
will not.
cannot. Well, I understand, but let me ask you this. She said cannot. Well, let me ask you this. Can a trick call you a hoe?
Fuck no. That trick can barely talk to me. Fuck you mean?
Listen, but yo, honestly though, a little bit you kind of contradicting what you're saying though, right there, because you're telling me that if I call my bitch a bitch, then she's not a woman, but you're saying you call you a bitch, so it's
I
the same
said, do you
thing.
feel that there is a difference between a woman and a bitch? I said, I feel like there is a difference. Now, sometimes I might be doing some bitch shit. Like, I might take the shoelaces out of his shoes and throw them motherfuckers away. Fuck those laces. Now he'd be like, bitch, did you take the shoe? Okay, I was doing some bitch shit. You can call me a
So
bitch.
okay, so is it what you called or what you answer to?
Oh, I don't answer to it. It's just being called that. I don't answer to it. Bitch ain't my name. My
Okay,
mama
well
never named
then,
me bitch.
okay, so if it was like this, so if you call like, hey, bitch, how you doing?
Why are you talking to me like that? And you know what? Hold up,
He's
chauvinist.
not talking
Hold
to
on.
you like
No, no,
that.
no, 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 no.
It's a
That's what my
question.
response. And listen, listen.
Okay.
Because chauvinist and I is talking. Chauvinist has called me and said that before, and I'd be like, why are you
Yeah.
talking to me like that? So chauvinist knows the response he's gonna get. That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. He's had that
Oh
conversation.
my gosh, come on, listen. So this the thing then. Um,
When I
bitch, you
became a
sexy as a
mother,
motherfucker. You a sexy ass bitch.
That's different, bro. There's
Why
the
is it
thing
different?
because what your intimacy is brought into that. You see what I'm
So it's
saying?
not
There is
just the word, it's the context then.
Thank you. It is the context and the meaning behind that context. Like we've already discussed, just because a word is singular by itself, when it comes into play of sentences, it changes, right?
So what about you be like all right, okay. You know you're being a bitch right now. Why you being a bitch today?
I can
Are
handle
you
that. But what I can't handle is you, me being at the motherfucking supermarket and you're like, hey, bitch, grab the
right?
milk. Like, motherfucker, who are you talking to? Hey, Pluto, grab the milk. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah. Well,
Listen,
I think,
I'm
Lucy,
a smooth operator. I know better than that. Just you know what I mean. I niggas.
Lucy,
yeah, I think that when, honestly,
what
for
you hold on?
me,
What you doing? Didn't nobody ask you nothing?
oh, well, I thought we were sharing.
Golly, come on, what you think?
golly.
Well, I
Tell me
think
what you
that
feel.
when I
I
became a
understand.
mother
I
is when
understand.
the word bitch became hard for me to accept.
I agree.
Like, you're not going to
I
call
don't know.
me a
I've been a
bitch. I
mom since I was
carry,
16. I think it came after, but I just know that in my growth.
yeah. Well, I had mine later. So, same thing, same shit. But when
Oh,
I took
look,
that title
excuse
on
me.
it,
So, how do you feel about holding? Hey, ho. Hey, ho, hand me that milk.
I don't like being called out of my name, period.
I'm not talking to you, Lucy. Foreign. Hey, ho.
I'm, I mean, I'm gonna say that there was a time and place in my life that was acceptable and okay, right?
So
But
no
I'm in a
bitch, no
status in my
hoe.
life right now where that is not acceptable and okay for me. I understand that it is acceptable and okay for some women, and I know that women don't have a problem calling themselves hoe. And I ain't never gonna say that. I ain't never been a hoe. Ain't never been a 304. Ain't never hit the blade. Ain't never stomped down. Ain't never had been 10 toes to the pavement. Ain't never paid no man his issue. I ain't never gonna say none of that. You know what I'm saying? But what I am gonna say is when in elevation in life, you live and you learn and you grow. And in my place and position in life right now, I am above that. Plain and simple. And I don't care who the fuck feels like, who likes it, or who feels some kind of way. For me, for Maria Elena Yesenia Perez, I am
Oh my
above that.
gosh. So that's okay. So they want honey and sweetie and baby, but they can get that too. You know what I'm saying? Get honey
Oh,
and
Right.
sweetie and baby and
There
all
ain't
that. You
nothing
know.
wrong with that.
But my thing is this though. How come it seems like this? Why do y'all women do this? How come it seems like women produce best? Um, well, I don't say I won't say it for everybody. I'm gonna put it like this. How come when the man is being cool, that's when sometimes the woman starts being lackadaisical? Like why does the what? But that's why I say you got to keep your foot on the bitch neck, quote unquote.
because that's not a real woman. That's why, Shove. Because a real woman don't get lackadaisical. A real woman's ready to serve. A real woman's ready to submit. A real woman is ready to follow.
That's a real bitch.
That's a
Oh,
real woman. That's a
That's for
real
sure a real
woman.
bitch. Clever. That's for sure a real
Moses
bitch.
was never in the Bible talking about bitch.
Because it didn't
I'm
even
talking about
exist. The
biblical
word, I don't think the
definition
word
of
existed.
Bible. I'm talking biblical definition of woman. I don't know how y'all live your life. And I'm being honest with y'all. I don't do the game God shit because I don't serve more than one God. Okay? I don't do that. I serve one God. I follow biblical law. Real shit. You know what I did today? I'm gonna show you what I did today. Hold on. Let me just turn my camera on real quick. Turn my shit around. Hold
I
on.
believe I ain't never prayed no game.
Bibles.
I pray to the God. That's it. One God, like you said.
Bibles. The truth. You see what I'm saying? I live
And
my life clearly.
I don't believe everything the Bible says is true, but I do believe that the
Woo!
Bible has
That's so
true
me.
stories. I believe the
glory be
Bible
to
has true
God.
stories, and stories repeat themselves, and
What?
history repeats itself, and you can learn a lot from history. But do I
Listen.
every single thing in there is facts?
Yes.
Not all the way.
Yes, it is.
I believe that Jesus
Yes,
That's
Christ.
it
a
is.
word spoken of God.
That's God's word. What you mean that ain't fact? And let me explain something to you. I can line up historical data to match this Bible. What you talking
But
about?
that's what I'm trying to say. The history is true. Whatever stuff happened, happened. Okay. But there's just certain things that
Yeah, being
I
submissive
mean,
isn't
at the end of
forced
the day,
to
I don't
force
think it's
it.
no man. And guess what? The man is the one who wrote that.
Glory. Oh, glory is the P. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Listen, God gave the word
Hmm.
to man and it channeled through them to paper.
I understand that. That's
Do
what
not
he wrote.
mistake. Man may have wrote it, but those are God's words and that template for life. But like I was saying, Abraham, Jacob, Moses, nor Yeshua ever referred to a woman as a bitch in the Bible. And I leave my life biblically, baby. So no, the word
Mm.
bitch ain't cool for me. Okay?
What
Real
about
shit. I just
prostitute? Prostitute. What about that?
What
Was
about the
that in the
word
Bible?
prostitute? Hold on, wait a second. Mary Magdalene was not called a prostitute in the Bible. She was called an unclean woman in the Bible. Y'all need to get your facts right.
No,
Yeah,
I
because
didn't
they
say.
didn't
I'm
have
just
the
saying
word.
the
The
word
word didn't
prostitute was
exist yet.
used.
The word no. You guys, okay, now let me give you a history about prostitution. Pull up a chair. Prostitution has existed for 5,000 years, starting in the temples of Samaria when they took the most beautiful virgins and put them on the mountaintop so the oracles could have sex with them and have visions. And they had to give them tribute. They had to pay to them. Prostitution has existed for 5,000 years. The word prostitute did exist. She had committed adultery.
Come on now. I need y'all
Right,
to
she
get
did.
So I
together.
She
just want
did
to
commit
know.
adultery, but I'm saying, how do you feel about the word prostitute?
I don't listen. You're not gonna yell prostitute to me. What the fuck? Hey prostitute! Hey prostitute! Hey
Come here,
prostitute!
you little prostitute. Little prostitute. Little prostitute. Little
I know you.
prostitute. That's my little prostitute. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you little
Ooh.
prostitute. Little
That just
prostitute.
sounds nasty.
Little prostitution. No, I'm just playing. But no, ain't nothing wrong with no prostitute. Shit, hey prostitute.
Right, that's
Shit.
what's going on. Now that's the new hey prostitute. That's what we're gonna be
Yeah,
saying
hey
all week.
prostitute, hey pro. But then they talk about call him a pro. You know what I'm saying? She a pro. Oh, that's good, huh?
I mean it's better, but I'm just saying for me personally,
Oh, let me find out y'all about to start saying pro again.
you know what I'm
Instead of
saying? Like
304, be
for
a
me
pro.
personally, no, it's
Ooh.
not okay. How you, Mr. Glamorous, view that word, I get it, I understand it, I respect you, and no disrespect to you. When it comes to me and my household though, I play no games.
You just
So
say
that's
he
why
can call you a bitch though.
what'd you say? He could. Listen, that's mine.
Okay, so
Nobody
your
else.
household, you just
Mine,
accept it
baby.
in your
What's
household.
yours? Damn, that's
You
mine.
don't you
What's
don't
yours?
accept it
Mine, mine, mine.
outside of your household.
That's mine.
Yeah,
Okay,
mine, mine, mine.
It
okay.
out in the
For
open.
sure. Mine got to represent for me like that. So that's mine. For sure.
We'll see you in 2 years.
But is he you? But is he yours?
Yes. And let me explain something to you. Hold
Let me know
on.
something. All right.
Yeah, let me explain something to you. If there comes a woman, this is how good mine is.
She say yes. Huh.
If a woman comes along that is worthy of the love that he can give and worthy of what he provides, I will welcome her into my home with open motherfucking arms.
Okay, but you talking about love.
Because I'm talking about what it takes to be in a plural relationship. I'm
You
talking
talking
about
about
this is
love.
how I feel. This is how I feel, Chauv.
Yeah, you want love?
Hold on. This is yeah, absolutely.
You paying for
It's
love?
essential. Do I pay for love? Fuck you, no.
Okay,
Uh-huh.
now listen.
No, don't
Love
start with me,
versus
Chauv.
the
Don't
loyalty. The loyalty. I was talk about the loyalty. I don't want mine looking for love. She gonna look for love in all the wrong places, looking for that love from me.
right. And let me explain something. Let me explain something to you, baby
No,
boy.
I'm just saying love,
Listen, let
right?
me explain
I'm,
something to you.
go
You
ahead.
guys try to take love out the equation like a woman doesn't need to be loved. But let me tell you
No,
something.
for
When you
sure
love
she
her
does.
right
Look,
and you take care of her
love
right, it
heals
makes her
pain.
happy.
Love heals pain. I'm just saying, love is love, right? But love is pain. Love, right? If you love something,
No,
let it
love
go,
don't
right?
hurt.
If you love something, let it leave. You know, love. I love you, but
Listen, you're coming up with a whole bunch of
you're gonna talk about God's love, but that's not all the way.
no, you're coming up with a whole bunch of metaphors that just sound fucking stupid, but the
What?
reality
Okay,
is
God damn, God say
this.
you sound fucking stupid for the things that you say.
Damn,
Bro,
disrespectful.
what I'm telling you,
Golly, fucking stupid,
disrespectful like arsenal.
fucking
Now,
stupid. Man.
because like, ooh, like
Love.
just say a woman hurt you. Just say the woman
Look,
that couldn't change your life got away and now you
look.
can't love nobody.
Love
Just
versus
say that.
loyalty. A woman's hurt me and a woman's healed me, baby. Okay, I'm just
I don't
saying
know about
love
that heel
versus
part yet, though, baby. I'm gonna
loyalty.
let you be
Look,
honest.
love.
I'm gonna be honest
Listen,
with you about that, show. I don't know
love
about that heel
versus
part, and I know
loyalty.
your hoe is listening. I said what I
Love
said.
is. I mean, listen. Love versus loyalty.
All right,
That's
but do
all I'm
you
saying.
think that
Give me the
loyalty?
loyalty. Give me the
Okay,
loyalty.
let me explain something to you. Okay,
Love
love.
is optional.
Hold on,
Loyalty is like
wait a second. Let me
contractual.
explain something to you.
Contractual to
Are
me.
you gonna let me talk? Or are you gonna keep talking?
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go
Okay.
ahead.
Now,
Her mother
love,
though.
loyalty, love, loyalty, respect, and honor. I cannot love you if I don't respect you. I will not be loyal to you if I don't love and respect you. And I will have no honor for you if there is no love, loyalty, and respect. They all go together.
Now watch this. Now watch this. You ready for this?
I guess I don't have a choice.
Now, for sure you got a choice. Don't do that to me. Now listen.
Oh,
So,
you got it, huh?
now listen. Watch this. It may piss me off. Okay, now listen.
I don't care.
Love, loyalty. I forgot what I was gonna say, y'all. She pissed me. I remember it. She made me forget, y'all. She made me forget what I was gonna say.
Cause he
I
What
knew
feel
did
it
she
didn't.
like
just?
Cause he
What did
knew
she,
it didn't sound good, y'all.
Lucy? What did she just say before fucking I started talking?
that she has to have everything intertwined to be,
They are
for
intertwined.
him.
Are you loyal to somebody you don't love?
I think that love, loyalty, and faithfulness are all different categories of your commitment to someone. And I think that until you have that trinity,
I don't think that being faithful to somebody is being loyal to somebody.
no,
I think that you can. I praise loyalty over faithful. I would.
exactly.
Oh, I
I
was
would.
gonna say. I'm not gonna say. Okay, now listen. Now you want to talk shit?
Now
Now
you
watch
raising your
this.
hand in the class like
Now
a
watch
kid.
this.
Me, me, me.
I was gonna say. Okay, now if we're gonna be honest, let's
Do,
talk about
do, do, do.
emotional intelligence.
Right.
Okay, now does a woman really want a man's love?
Yes,
They want
most of
their
them.
Stop playing with me.
acceptance.
Stop playing with me. Does a woman really want a man's love? How does a man show a woman? How does a woman feel a man's love?
A woman wants their acceptance.
How does it? That's what well belonging, right? Acceptance is another one. However, I offer you this: if a man says "I love you," versus a man saying "You're special to me," does the woman want to be loved or does she want to feel special?
So just so y'all know, show tells people you're special. Now,
Come on, man. I'm
all
just
right,
asking.
say.
Come on, this is
No,
crazy.
I'm
Listen,
gonna
I'm about
answer
to
to you. So
phone. I'm asking the question. I don't tell people shit. I'm saying which one is it? I'm just asking. We're
when
teaching,
you're
right?
loved, you're already special.
No, that's not
Right.
true. But could you
No, that
answer the
is true.
question?
When you're
Could you
loved, you're
answer the
already special
question?
unless we talk about special needs.
Special, right?
However,
Special. No, I'm just giving it because it's the thing. You'll have these men trying to go love, 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 right? But the whole point is the woman really wants to feel special. And the reason why I'm saying that is because of this is how women can be in polyamorous relationships and this because I mean, and like I explained, well, let me ask you this. Would you believe that Christianity is the only or is being is a Christian the only religion that requires a man to have one wife?
no, no.
Well, what's another religion?
Ashkenazi Jews.
Ashkenazi Jews. I say it again.
Ashkenazi Jews. Ashkenazi. I can never say Ashkenazi, but
So
fake
Jews and
Jews.
Christians, right?
Fake Jews. Yeah.
Okay, fake Jews, Jewish, right? The ish. We could talk about
The
the ish
ish.
one
The
time too.
Jewish. Right.
Come on, let me know something. So what I'm saying is this: if we if we're saying, oh, she wants love, but she doesn't feel the love because she doesn't feel special. But this the thing. This is how women see. Like well, that's when you're like, oh, bottom bitch. I don't have a bottom. I'll never say this is my bottom, right? Because to me, that's like, you know, what else does she have to work for? You know what I'm saying? Okay, she's arrived, right? The new one that comes through, then what does she look like? I could never be shit. I always got to be second best because you know what I'm saying. So I never look at it like that. I always look at the one that's been down for 3 years could leave tomorrow, and the one you meet tomorrow could stay down for 30. That type shit, right? So, but what I'm saying is women just want to feel special. So, in learning, right? Why would y'all say that that is for the woman? Because a man won't feel a woman's love if he don't feel her respect for him. That's why I like what Boy
Okay.
Foreign was saying. Because if a man don't feel respected, no matter how much you say "I love you," but if he don't feel your respect, he won't feel the love.
Hmm.
Absolutely.
So,
Because for
so
men,
a woman won't feel the love if she doesn't feel she's special.
so let me explain something to you, Shove.
All right, go ahead.
Hold on, because you're right. You're absolutely right. First of all,
Thank
I
you.
want to
That
I
thank
want
you.
to say that number one, you're right. A man interprets the respect that you give him as love. The way that you respect him and all that you do shows that you love him, right? Because a man requires submission. A woman requires action. I don't know. I don't need you to make me feel special. I need your actions to show me that I'm loved and cared for. Feeling special just means that I might be important right now. Loved and cared for means I'm at the top of the list every day.
Priorities.
So when people send you flowers, that means you're special right now.
When you make sacrifices,
When you
that
make
is what makes me
sacrifices
feel
every
love.
day, I know that you are in action, in an act of action, and your actions show me you love me. So love is an action word. I don't need to feel
Definitely.
special. Lots of people make me feel special all the time.
Okay, but
I got
women
motherfucking
feel
funders for my business making me feel special and smart right now. They don't
okay.
love me.
Okay, but what I'm saying is How do you know? Right? They
No,
don't
I know
love
they
me.
don't.
I mean, they don't lie. You know what I'm saying? They're like,
Hey, the kitty feeling special is lust. I love that. Take that. Pin it.
Amen.
Aim. That is absolutely it. She get it. She get it.
okay, but that's what y'all want is lust.
No,
But
we
what
No,
I'm
want
saying is this.
no, no,
sacrifice.
But
baby.
you have
I
to
don't want
understand, a
nothing
feeling
sinful.
special. Yes, that's
No pun
required
intended. I
because
don't
that's
want.
how a woman feels the man's love. Is what I'm saying. She
No,
has to feel special to feel. Okay, can you feel the love and not feel special?
I
It's
feel special because of the love. This
but
is
it's
what
the
you're in
specialness.
reverse.
So if there was no love, okay. So let me ask you this
You're
then.
in reverse.
I hear you, but do you hear yourself?
Ugh,
I absolutely
You're
hear
he
myself,
sounds like he's
chauvinist.
backpedaling.
You are
It's,
backpedaling. Here's the thing again, chauvinist.
who's backpedaling?
Women
No,
feel loved through active action. You can
no.
make a
That's just
woman
what
feel
love
special
is,
for the day, and it does
and
not
she'll
mean that
feel
she feels
loved for
love.
the year.
So the thing
No.
is this. Here, listen.
That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Look, she's not wrong and I'm not wrong. Just because the two, just because I'm right, does that make her wrong? Or she's right, does that make me wrong? Can two rights be right in different ways? What I'm saying is this though.
Can't be wrong, y'all.
No, it's not about being wrong. Everybody want to be wrong all the time,
Different perspectives. That's all.
right? Because what I'm saying is this. I'm saying something. She already admitted I'm saying something factual. But what I'm saying is a lot of people will make a bitch feel loved by making her feel special by saying he loves her.
All right, all right, all right. Hold on. So if a
That's
dude,
what I'm saying. So, oh, I
listen,
feel loved because they're doing this. Well, where's
My
the
daughter
game?
lost
In
her
the
boxing
special
match, y'all.
or in the love?
aw,
Where's
She's
the
pissed.
game? In the special or in the love? Because remember, what were we talking about? The loyalty.
Okay, sorry. I was focusing on the message. I said my daughter just lost her boxing match, so she's a little bit pissed off right now. But uh I was reading the message. So you said the special makes love. Say it again. Say it again. I know
See,
you
that's what
remember
she
it
be
because
deflecting, y'all.
no, I
See,
wasn't
see
listening.
how she
Explain.
do.
Let me explain something. I
See
can
wasn't
how
I
she
talking
do.
empty
interject
shit.
really quick?
Go
I
ahead,
was
Lucy.
attending
Look,
to
go ahead,
my
Lucy.
daughter. So run it
Any other
back.
time? Hell no, shut up. No, go ahead, Lucy. No, go ahead.
Man, y'all be talking crazy to people.
What are you talking
Is your
about?
daughter okay?
Yeah,
Yeah,
she's
she's
okay. She just
okay.
lost her fight. No,
Okay.
I'm fuck you, Master Xe. Listen, I'm a mother. So I get a
Right.
message from my kid. I don't give a fuck what's going on this Instagram. So
You
I
hear me?
missed what was said because I was tending to my child. Now, if you got a problem with that, you can
We
kiss
ain't
my
got no
little Latin
problems with
ass.
that. Come on, golly.
Now,
I
Nobody
just
want
wanted
to
to
fight you,
say
baby. We having
you know,
a
I just want to fight.
conversation.
really
Some
quickly. So a
because I don't
man,
have no
like,
booty pics from Tony.
if a man
Look, she called
holds
you
the
Tony.
door for multiple women and then not other women, those five women might feel special. Oh, he held the door for me and not them, but they're not going to be like, he loves me.
Because y'all don't care about love. You
You
think
do
you
not
do.
love every woman that you hold the door
Okay,
for.
let me ask you this. 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 Is
Okay,
marriage
ask.
is marriage is marriage based on everything show okay. But is marriage based on love or loyalty?
Marriage is a government contract. That's
Just
it.
answer the question.
I did.
Okay, I'm glad you said contract. So
Marriage is
is
based on
okay, I'm glad you said
business.
contract.
Yep.
Is contract, would you say contract would fall under the love category or loyalty category?
Uh,
Only one answer. If you break the rule, then what was you? If you break
I
the
think that most people, mm, most squares think that marriage is love. I believe it's just a business contract.
Well, number one, marriage was developed for a business contract.
Right.
It
Oh
was
my
never
gosh.
developed
So
for
was
love.
marriage fucking wedding planning, okay? What I'm saying is this, ladies. I
Mm.
would say
I don't subscribe.
loyalty is more like, okay, let me give you an example. Let me give you an example. Say someone in the gang life culture, right? Say
Hmm?
they grew up as a kid and childhood, they was gang banging and all that shit. Okay.
Mm.
Now they get older, they stop gang banging and running around in the streets, but they're always gonna be where they from. You see what I'm saying? So
Mm.
say they go to jail or something, and then they go in jail, and they still have to be where they're from because that's where they're from, and they're loyal to what they were before, whatever they grew up. You see what I'm saying? But being loyal to something is not snitching, right?
What?
Listen, love. A person could love you and still snitch on you.
Hell no.
The mom.
Hell
Listen to what I'm
nah,
saying.
bruh. I'm about to
Listen,
get
I'm
off
telling you the
here.
truth. Listen to what I'm saying. It's real.
What?
Listen to what I'm saying. How many
Kind of like
people
Rabbi
snitched on
Rich.
each other? How many people snitched on each other that said that they loved
I mean,
you?
you know,
You see
your
what I'm
rap said
saying?
you ain't love
Look,
your
let's
man
Words
stop.
back.
Come
don't
on,
mean
stop doing that
nothing.
for him.
Y'all ain't
Listen,
gonna stop doing that,
how
bro.
many? How many? No, I ain't gonna stop doing that. Listen, how many? How many people, right? Even parents send their own kids to jail when they're juvenile. I love you. I'm doing the best thing for you, right? I love you. I think loyalty is what makes the soldier die in the line of war. You see what I'm saying? The loyalty. The
Mhm.
loyalty is like, I already signed the contract. I'm loyal to it. Whether I like it or not, I have to be loyal to it. If I love it, it's still optional. That's what they say. If you love something, you leave it, come back, and it's yours.
Based
Love
on
is
your
pain.
perception of love.
What I'm saying is, I mean, we could break it down, right? Oh, 7 types of love. And all. I'm not finna say all that, baby. I'm just saying
Mm.
loyalty. I'm trying to talk about the loyalty part because
Your belief.
love, love make you do crazy things, right? Love, you love. I mean, love is blind. Love is. What do you hear about loyalty? It's loyal, loyal to the soil. You know what I'm saying? Loyal or die. Come on, y'all, right? So what I'm saying is this. It's the lack of loyalty that destroys the relationships, I believe, not the lack of love. Because if you were staying loyal to whatever you were staying loyal to that you thought was creating the love, then love would still be there.
All
I
right.
believe that love is
Nah.
I feel like
manipulation.
Scooby Doo right now. What'd you say,
I believe
Shaggy?
I
Yeah,
believe
nah.
love is manipulation.
Yep.
Okay,
No.
so okay, I see what you're saying.
Loyalty, look, love for sure is an action form, right?
Hmm.
But for sure that loyalty is too. It has to be. It has to be. Because
Loyalty is an
love is a
action.
feeling.
Absolutely, loyalty is an action.
You know what I'm saying for him?
It,
Because
it,
for
it is
sure,
proven daily.
you've displayed tremendous amounts of loyalty to a situation that I don't think love had to do with why you did with what you did.
I want Pay the Kitty to come up because I'm loving what she's dishing right now. I
Right.
really,
She going.
Mr. Glamorous, would you be mad if I asked Miss Kitty
Well,
to
that's
come?
if she come up. Pay the kitty
Uh,
be
I ain't
trying to be
looking
good for
for
me,
that,
to be
baby.
honest. You know what I'm saying, y'all? She be trying to be good. No, but look, Pay the kitty, come up.
If
I'm
I
she
a,
don't
can't
think
come
she.
up, no disrespect, Pay the Kitty. If you can't come up and talk on the live because there's peas on here, I understand that. I respect that. So if you like, nah, fuck that, I'm saying in the comments, I get it, but I really like what you're serving. Um, yes, loyalty is an action.
listen. Love don't mean shit at the end of the day. The motherfucker could love you to death and leave you the next day.
Let me
That's not
explain.
love.
Okay, let me explain something to you. Can I have the floor for like 2 minutes, please?
Well, listen.
Okay.
You
No,
got.
go ahead. Okay, I just um we're outside of the game in life,
Mm.
right? Because we're talking about love and we're talking about loyalty and we're talking about respect and we're talking about the necessity for partnership in life, right? So that doesn't have anything to do with the lifestyle. That is part of life. So let's talk about that. Love don't pay bills? No. Love does not um love does not necessarily bring about loyalty. You're right. I could love you and then betray you, but that is not true love. If you really love somebody, you will not betray them. And this is why you see individuals dying for the ones that they love because they would not betray them. So love does exist. Unfortunately, what happens to men all too fucking often is they run across a raggedy bitch that they pour their little heart into, and that hoe tear that shit apart and give it back to them on a platter, and they never stitch it back right, so they never see the use for it. That's real. And then what they do is they become love haters because they can't see the use for something that hurt them so fucking severely. But what I am telling you is love saves lives. And that's a real fucking fact.
Loyalty and respect is stronger than love. If some you
Loyalty and respect.
somebody,
Listen,
you could love the
you're not
fuck out of
letting.
your man, right? But if he loses your respect, it's done. It's over.
Okay, is this fair,
So
y'all? Look, is this fair? Would
finito.
loyal look. Would loyalty look would respect be the salt? Would loyalty be the pepper to the seasonings or to
No,
the
but
rawness of love?
let me
She
just say
said
what
no.
he said.
Look.
Hold on, because I want to address.
Would
Hold on,
loyalty and
wait,
respect just be
wait,
the two main ingredients for love?
wait. Let me finish and address what the fuck he just said. Because now you over talking, and I want to go back to what he just said. You just said, can you repeat that again, Mr. Glamorous?
What I'm saying is
What I
that, you
say?
know what I'm saying, you love your man right now. You feel like you're gonna be with him forever. But I promise you, if
If
he
I
loses
right.
your respect, you're done. You're not fucking with him.
Okay, so listen. Let me explain something to you.
Yeah, done.
You're done. You're out of here,
Mhm.
and you're done. You know what I'm saying? So let me explain this something to you. You can love somebody and not fuck with them, baby. Sometimes I
Exactly.
gotta
But
love.
Exactly.
what
Sometimes,
is that worth
That's the
though? What is
point.
that? What's
Sometimes,
the love gonna be worth? What is it gonna mean then?
listen to
Nothing.
me. Just because I've lost respect from you, don't mean that I'm not gonna love you from
Now
afar
watch
because I'm
this.
not
Now watch
fucking with
It
this.
ain't gonna be
Can you love someone without loving them?
you. Yes,
So then, can you be anything without the ing?
don't start with me, bro.
No, I'm
Don't
saying
start with
love.
me
No,
with the
because I'm
bullshit.
not. It's the
Don't
truth.
fucking start with me,
How
Sean.
can you love someone if you're not loving them? If love is an action,
Absolutely. However, I can love somebody in an act of loving and still not fuck with them. I have people in my life that I love fucking dearly, but because of the actions that they fucking taken, I cannot fuck with them. But I pray for them and I love them in a loving
but you're
manner.
not loving them.
No, I am. I'm not loving on them, but I am loving
Uh-huh.
them from
So they
afar.
just don't feel it.
That's not my
They just
fault.
don't know it.
Perfectly.
You know what I'm saying? But they know that I love them.
No, how do they know that? If you're not love. Tell me you love me.
I love you, Show.
I
that
don't
was fake.
feel that you're loving me. Are you loving me, baby? Are you loving me?
I'm not, listen, I love
You
you
see what I'm
because you're a
saying?
child of God, but I'm not in love with you, baby. There's a difference. And
No,
when
I
we're talking,
understand, but we
I
talking
love
about the
my father.
loving.
I love my sister. I don't fuck with them.
But we talking about the loving,
right.
y'all.
So again, it is possible to love somebody and not fuck with them. If I lose your respect for
Now,
my
is
man,
it
I'm going to
possible to
love him.
be loyal to someone without being having loyalty?
That sounds stupid, Shove.
Well, thank you. I'm glad that sounds like that.
You sound like you in a in
So
in
now
a
watch
box.
this. So now even loyalty even has less options. It's even more restricted to just what it is. Love could be, I don't have to be with you. Love could be, you can be from a distance. Loyalty is, you sound stupid for saying that I could be loyal without being with loyalty, nigga. That makes nigga sound stupid. That's what I'm saying. The
I don't have to.
loyalty,
My loyalty. Listen, because I don't think you understand. Maybe we have a divergence here. Okay, so let me explain something to you. I could be loyal to you. I could keep all your motherfucking secrets and stay loyal to your secrets. Love you from afar and never fuck with you again. And
I
and,
never
and
seen that. I ain't never seen that.
shit, I
Stop
keep my
playing.
mouth.
Stop
Listen,
playing.
I'm taking
Stop
secrets to the mother.
playing.
I'm taking
You want to
secrets.
act up? You want to
You
put
know
on the
why I
show?
don't
Do you
believe
want to
that?
act that show? Do you
You
want
want?
to act that? Because I can show you better than I can tell you. Do you want to act that? Because I don't tell people secrets. Do I? Do I
Come
show?
on, man. Listen, go.
Do I play? Do I run my mouth on people's business show?
I ain't never heard nobody. I ain't never heard
Right.
of that.
You ain't never
Come
heard
on.
nothing. So stop.
Come on, man. Golly. Shit. Y'all see how she be squabbling me, y'all? She was squabbling me down, huh?
He know
Y'all
he
You
can't
got a
fuck
gotta
coming
with
keep
for
in
me. I'm gonna
mind.
shoot Joe from the shoulders.
for real. She be squabbling me down, y'all. So look,
Because he be trying
now
to say little slick shit. And he knows better.
she
He know he gonna say shit. I'll be like, you know
look,
what,
she
bruh?
turned up quick, huh, y'all? Look, y'all.
Because man, you ain't trying to play me right now. Because you know I keep my mouth shut about people shit.
Well, I'm not talking about shit. I'm saying just acting up, just to act up. You going on that? This is get on one. Fuck it, not on me. But look, golly, shit.
But not on me. And do what you want to do, but
Now,
don't do it to
Lucy.
me.
Now, Lucy.
Mm-hmm.
Tani says that you're very attractive.
Mm-hmm.
No, I mean that's pretty cool. She doesn't really be complimenting people like that.
I
Yeah,
don't have
we already talked back and forth. I think that,
Connie needs to choose up with somebody. That's what she need to do.
Tani got a baby. She choosing herself.
I
No,
love
that's
that for
fine.
her.
We're gonna take care of everybody around here. As long as the
Nah, she
money
take
can
good
make
care of herself. Don't play with me. Tani take good care of herself.
it.
She do very well on her own.
Nah, don't condone that. Are you on your own?
What do you mean? I have a partner in life. She's well aware of that.
Okay,
But I'm
that's
just
fine.
saying, right now, Tani's happy where she at.
In your partnership, who's the leader?
Vicious.
What happened?
Oh my God, where'd she go?
Vicious. She got down.
She went to the bathroom
Maybe that,
without me.
maybe that was an accident. Maybe she gonna come back up. Y'all, he for sure got the vicious out of me on that one, y'all.
Did she get upset?
Nah, she didn't. She
I
ready to
don't
charge
think
her
so. Her
phone or
shit
something.
probably died.
Oh, okay.
I think she knows better to be clicking off and getting her feelings.
So now, Miss Attractive, could you turn your camera around?
Hell no.
Damn, that's crazy.
It is. I'm
You
old.
catfishing?
Yeah, a lot of times.
Why you catfishing?
Really?
I just asked you, are you catfishing? You said, yeah, a lot of times.
Yeah.
So I laughed and said, why are you catfishing? You said, really?
I mean, I
Do you
thought,
take
I don't
pills?
know.
What kind of medication do
I,
you use?
I think it's a common sense thing why people catfish.
Well, why don't you, how about uncommon sense?
Okay, so I think that some women,
Why are you
like,
catfishing? That's like trolling. Are you wasting my time?
all right. So me
All
personally,
right.
I am aware that
All
I look
right.
better. Do you want me to answer you or no?
No.
Okay.
She's
Well,
very attractive. She's catfishing.
Yeah, she definitely catfishing. She
Here, let me mess with her real quick, bro. Step here, glamorous. Let me give her this attention she want real quick, bro. Just step down real quick. Let's stay with me. Let me give her this attention. Okay, it's me and you now. How you feeling?
all eyes on me.
It's me and you now. Okay, you hear me?
Yeah.
You gonna be good?
This depends.
How you feeling right now?
Mm, indifferent.
Indifferent? Are you happy?
Correct. Yeah, I'm happy. I'm indifferent right now.
What can I do to give you some more stimulation?
Allow the conversation to flow.
Do you believe that that's what I haven't been doing
Right.
between?
Um, just in general, you kind of be jumping over when you have something to say, you be passionate about it and kind of green light.
Would you like me to hear you more?
What would you like to hear from me?
No, I'm asking you, is that what you would like? Because you said that, let the conversation flow. And I think that we've been flowing for hours, sweetheart.
Right. Maybe you have.
That's what I'm saying. So go ahead and speak. You have the floor. I would like you to teach. I would like you to um, release.
What would, like, give me a topic or I'll talk about anything.
Let's talk about, um,
Or I got a good one.
go ahead.
What is y'all's beef with sugar babies?
Who is y'all?
Anybody that's not a sugar baby, like maybe you don't know this, but I do know that maybe you do know this, but there is this general
Do
opinion
you
of
call
like an
tricks
angst.
daddy? Have you ever been with a
Fuck
trick?
no.
No, I'm saying, hold on. Have you ever been with a trick and he was like, call me daddy?
Hell no.
Are you being honest?
All my kids.
Okay, so watch this. Sugar babies, right?
Right.
Who are they in the market to look for?
Old men.
And what would their titles be called?
Right. But
No, not
I don't
right. Don't
call
do this.
him
This is
sugar
why
daddy.
we don't have a conversation flowing, ho. You hear me?
Listen.
Answer the questions. and be respectful and don't deflect. That's not attractive.
I'm not worried about you
And
finding
we're
me
teaching.
attractive.
I'm not talking about your looks either. I'm talking
Right.
about your
Mind, emotion, none
magnetism.
of that. And
I'm
I feel
talking
like you're
about your
being disrespectful.
magnetism. I'm asking you a question.
And you talk, all right.
Teach. We're teaching the people.
It's
Stop being
hard to
selfish.
teach when you're talking at the same time.
So
You feel
answer the
me?
question.
So what's the question?
What is the old man's title?
A
That,
sugar daddy.
thank you,
You're
bitch.
welcome.
Okay? Was that hard?
No, but if I were to be like, you're welcome, bitch, would that have been cool?
No, not at
Right.
all. But you would be in the wrong. Would I be in the wrong? Bitch.
Yes. Like, why are you doing all that?
Why am I doing all what?
All right. So you like to play games.
Do you feel disrespected?
You know I feel disrespected. That's why you keep doing it.
Listen, I've never called a bitch a bitch a bitch. That's a bitch. That's my bitch. And she
So
felt
what are you
disrespected.
saying?
I ain't never called a bitch of mine a bitch and she felt disrespected.
Well, I'm not your bitch.
Whose bitch are you?
Me, my kids.
All right, bitch. So what's the problem?
All right. So you playing dense like you don't understand what I'm saying.
I said, whose bitch are you? Me, my kids.
Are you my kids?
You your kids, bitch?
Are you my kids?
Are you your kids, bitch?
Are you my bitch?
What? Are you
Oh,
on
well, I'm
drugs?
high. I said that backwards.
What's wrong? What's wrong with you? What you been? You been drinking? What you been
No
sipping on?
smoking.
What you been? Oh, smoking? You stop. What you smoking? Shit. Okay. What you
Just
smoking?
some
No,
little
that's the problem with
Toronto.
sugar babies, ho. You hear me, bitch?
They
That's
smoke
the
weed.
problem. Okay?
Them
No,
bitches smoking
no
weed.
cigarettes.
Bitch, don't smoke no fucking cigarettes. I asked you earlier, you had a problem with it, and you ain't say much.
No, but when I said bitch, you said bitch. And I said bitch, and you said bitch was a bitch was a bitch
Right,
was me.
because we both, as
Well,
adults,
stop being
competent.
soft. Remember
I'm
we
not
said on the
as
West Coast over
competent
here.
adults. You
Listen,
know that calling
grow up,
somebody a
bitch.
bitch is
You act like
wild.
you ain't never been called a bitch before, bitch. Probably make your pussy wet, bitch. Getting
How
called
old
a
are
bitch by some
you?
pimping, bitch. Old enough to teach and young enough to learn.
Right. You go off.
That's what you like,
I've had
ain't
better
it? Ain't it?
conversations.
Ain't it? Stop lying. Listen,
I wouldn't lie to you.
listen. Will you tell me the truth?
Maybe.
Exactly. So I'm either way it go, huh?
Right. So do you
Remember, your
want to
lies
have
is
a
the truth.
learning
Is that our
conversation or
secret
no?
code? Lie to me, and that's you telling me the truth.
Do you want to have a learning conversation or no?
Is it conversation or conversary?
Conversing,
Why'd you say conversation?
because that's what we're having is a conversation.
Okay, let's talk.
What is your beef, if you have
I don't
any,
eat
with
beef.
sugar
No,
babies?
I maybe I don't have any with sugar babies. The only
Okay.
beef I have is if they're not paying me. Ha 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 ha.
Right. So how do
It
the women benefit from paying you?
doesn't matter because you're gonna think I'm being persuasive.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I already let you know, didn't I? What did I say when you asked me that before? What's up, Dexter?
You had this long spiel about what you project into the world of your
That's not what I said.
trade.
You know what?
You dead ass want me to repeat everything? Like what?
No,
Like
no,
you
not
be setting
repeat,
me
not
up. Like when you
repeat. No,
ask me
not
questions, you'd
repeat,
be trying to set me up. Like,
not
what do you
repeat.
mean? Like what?
Damn, damn, all that. Damn. I said you remember what I said.
Like I'll give you my answer and you're like, no, your answer is not the right answer. I want you to give me this answer. And you
But
be
you're
doing that to me
lying
a
right
lot.
now. But I didn't say that.
No, I'm telling you, you be doing that to me. I've noticed that. Like you'll ask me
Uh,
a question and I'll answer you my way, and you're like, no, this is my perception and this should be the answer.
I've never said perception.
I did right now, just said it.
But you said this is what I say.
Oh nah, listen. This
You
is not
did.
helpful for either one of us. Neither
I
one
say
of us is gaining
perspective.
any sort of
Well, because
knowledge
I
here.
believe that you're not listening or you might not be receiving what I'm saying. So I might be teaching incorrectly.
I mean, I do better in if your agenda is to get me to learn, I do better in a conversation that you're directing what I would consider properly. You ask a question, I answer you. You don't like the answer, you say why. But you're an adult, you know how to have a healthy conversation.
Say the last thing again, please.
You're an adult, you know how to have a healthy conversation.
Well, how's your mental health?
Fine. How's yours?
Okay. I don't know. I need some. I got a disease, P disease, and all they could give me is vitamin P, and I don't know what to do. I'm in remission right now a little bit, so you gotta excuse me, bitch. Okay.
Right. I
Thank you.
learned so
I
much.
appreciate that. Now listen. So what I'm saying is this though, right? Now I can clearly tell that you are in search for more, okay? And that's good because you want to grow, okay? And that's awesome. But the thing is I was trying to explain to you earlier, okay? I believe honesty is this. Say that there's a wallet on the floor, right? And no one's looking, and you pick up the wallet and there's money in it and you do the right thing, turn it in the police station, oh, the wallet, and that's it. That's what I believe honesty is, okay? Truth, I believe, is this. The same wallet on the floor, pick it up, okay? And you're walking past people down the street, right? You don't tell nobody you have the wallet. But someone asks you, hey, Lucy, did you see a wallet on the floor? Or, hey, ma'am, did you see what? And you say, oh, you know what I did? Here it is. That's being truthful, okay? So that's my example of what I would say the difference between honesty and truth is. Honesty is being truthful when no one's looking, like behind closed doors, and truth is if you're asked per se.
Okay.
Do you receive that?
But yeah, but why are you talking about this? Like, where did this come
Oh my
from?
gosh! Just listen. Do you receive that? Does
Yep.
that make sense? Okay, so in honesty, I'm asking you, what would complete your life right now?
Um, being closer with God.
There you go. Now, right there. Stop right there. Now, remember when I said earlier, now, well, when Born Farm was up and she was like, the man has to be submissive to God for her, right? And reverence God. I totally agree. And I do. But do you remember when I was saying the whole brings the ing to the pi to the pimp, and the ing would mean I need God? Remember when I was saying that?
Hmm.
Okay, sweetheart, thank you. So when you just said that being closer to God, right? Then I would believe that maybe something valuable to you from a man would be a man that could help bring you closer to God.
Right.
Okay, thank you. Now, do you reverence the Bible for anything?
Okay, I could more occasionally.
And when I said reverence, I just mean like I didn't want to do you believe in the Bible, but that's what he meant when I'm saying that. Like if I say the Bible says, would you be like, I don't care about the Bible? That's really what I'm saying.
I'm Catholic.
Okay. So I don't know what I'm just the Catholic Bible. No. Okay, so look. What does that mean? Stop, don't do me like that. That means yes?
Yeah, Catholics are kind of like a cult. Like but like Bible is bond. God is like, yeah.
I hear what you're saying. Okay. So in Genesis, right, it says we say God made a man, right? And he told the man, take care of everything, basically, name all the animals and, tend to the garden and all that. And the man was doing it. And then what did he say? That there was only one, everything in the garden was good except one thing. What? That the man shouldn't be alone. So then he, what? I will make a helper that's suitable for him. This is in the Bible. Have you read that before?
Our Bible gives a different delivery, but go ahead.
Okay. Well, is it similar?
No, the woman was made from the rib to be beside. It's not a helper. But go
Well,
ahead,
okay, I hear what you're saying.
because that's a
But
discrepancy. That's not. Just go ahead.
Well, I'll take that. So, but we can say that a woman was made for the man, correct?
Uh, Okay.
Okay, I understand. For the man, from the man.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then man said, I will call her woman because she was made bone of my bones, flesh bones of my bones. So the man was even the one that titled
her the woman,
Okay.
correct? Okay, so as of now, we can agree that God created woman for man from man, correct?
Okay.
Okay, so can we agree that God gave Adam the instructions not to eat from the tree before the woman was even created?
I would have to look at that. I haven't heard that, but I'm gonna be in good faith with what you're saying. So go ahead.
And this is Genesis 2, everybody. So now this is the thing, okay? Because well, what the Catholic Bible says one, but there are many versions that does say, right, I will make a helper suitable. Okay. So it doesn't mean that every woman is for every man, right? But there is a woman that's made for you, man, right? And there is a man that you're made for, woman, quote unquote. So this is why I asked you earlier, sweetheart, we first was talking, and I said, do you believe that you have your man? Do you remember when I said that?
Yes.
That's why I asked you that.
Okay.
Because you could have a man, but you might not have the man that you feel you were created for.
Okay.
Is it making sense?
Yes, I'm waiting for like the grand finale. Like,
Well,
you
I
know what I'm
understand.
saying?
I understand. So that's why when you say grand finale, miss, that you want to be closer to God,
Mm-hmm.
then that would come through your man.
No, because I don't serve a man. I serve God. If God would like that for me,
Mm.
awesome. But I'm not going to get close. This is my religion, though. I would not get closer to my Father via man. I would get closer to my Father via Holy Spirit prayer worship.
Okay, so where's the Bible? I need to bring out the Bible. Where's the Bible? No, look. So this is the thing, okay? God gave the man the instructions. Don't eat from the tree of the trees that's in the middle of the garden. This is before the woman was even created. When the woman went to the tree, the serpent told her, you won't surely die if you eat from these. What did God say? She said, God said, don't eat from the tree that's in the middle. But that's not what God said. God said, don't eat from that there's two trees in the middle. Don't eat from the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. That's what God said, not just don't eat from the tree that's in the middle of the garden. But what's my point? God gave man the instruction. Now, whether he told Eve wrong or whether Eve didn't listen to the instruction, it was still up for him to be responsible for her.
Mm-hmm.
So, when you say that, oh, well, how can I don't need a man to get close to God. How are you even hearing from God? God didn't
Through
make you for him,
the Holy Spirit.
but he didn't make you for him. He made you for man. So how are you going to
To
go
be equal.
through? No, okay. Now, okay. Now listen. You believe that God made woman to be equal to a man.
Do you have access, and I'm not being funny, do you have access to like a cat, not, well, no, you would. Never mind.
I have access to everything.
A
I mean,
Catholic catechism.
is that Googleable?
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, when you read from like a Catholic catechism, they don't portray it to be that a woman has to worship God through her man. The purpose of man and woman was for each other, but not for her to worship like, oh, I can't talk to God. I got to tell my husband to relay the message. The only way that I'm going to, have walk in faith is via
well,
husband. That's not the divine
well,
destiny of religion.
well. I didn't say via husband. I
Man.
said man.
Right, via man.
Right, but that's two different things.
Okay, well, regardless, man,
Well,
husband,
but
goat.
really, husband. Really, they say that's really who you had sex with. That was your husband. That's, I mean, biblically speaking, that type thing. But the united. But the whole point is this, right? All I'm getting at is this: you. say you want to be closer to God, right? Right?
Mm-hmm.
So if you want to be closer to God, then what's the problem?
There isn't one. I didn't
Then
say there
why
was
aren't you
one.
doing it?
I am. It's not a overnight. You know what I'm saying?
Well, but are you? This
I
this
just
might be
told you I
bringing you
was.
closer to God now, though, right? Because what I'm saying is this,
We're
sweetheart.
speaking about God right now. We're speaking the
Exactly.
word
So
right
when's
now.
the last
So,
time you've had a word with your man about God? Be honest.
mm,
Be
probably a
honest.
couple of days ago.
Okay, listen, that's fine. What I'm explaining to you is this, okay?
That I need a man to go to heaven.
I can tell you've been lied to. A lot of people's been lied to.
Oh God.
And I could no,
I can
listen,
tell
that's
you've been
fine.
lied to because what you're
Listen,
saying doesn't conform to what
listen.
I'm saying.
I'm not even saying that. I'm just saying you're so defensive and closed
How?
off, right? It's just like, can we get somewhere, please?
Yeah, what is the grand finale of this conversation other than you believe that I need a man to grow stronger faith with God? And I don't believe that, and that's fine.
Okay, good.
Good.
Everyone press one if you agree with her. And everyone press, look, press, I'm gonna give y'all something to do. I'm gonna give y'all something to press. She's not even being defensive. Oh, you have some people agreeing with you. She's not even being defensive. She's definitely being defensive. You guys must have just came in. I bet if you ask her she's being defensive, she'll say she's being defensive.
Well, these women align with what I think, which is fine. Just
I
like
said
it's
press
fine
one, and
for
I even
people.
they even get the rest of the things. Not being malleable and easily manipulated. Wow.
Why do
Do you
you
believe?
feel like what you're saying is bond? Like, why do you
Because
know what
it's
I'm
in the
saying?
Bible.
Your Bible, my friend, your Bible.
So you talking about the Catholic Bible?
I guess something like that.
Well, what's in your Bible?
I told you.
That woman is equal to the man, right?
They were created equal.
That's Lilith. That's before Eve.
That is your Bible. There is
No,
more
that
than one
Lilith said, well,
religion.
I did say I need a man, just not a. Okay, listen, y'all. I see what's going on here. I see exactly what's going on here.
Well, enlighten me.
Well, it's just, you don't feel me.
I absolutely feel what I think you think I'm defensive because I'm really animated when I talk. I'm not. I am anything. It's in my nature to anything that you're saying. I'm going to be paying attention to you. I'm going to be paying attention to your delivery. I'm going to pay attention to when you laugh and stop answering. When, like I'm paying attention to everything you're doing. The message you're saying, you
I
might not
know,
be
but
getting it, but I
but
am.
but but you don't seem. It
I'm
doesn't
not.
seem like
I'm not
it's
agreeing. That's
okay.
what
But
your
so
problem is.
if you're not agreeing with me, then we're not on the same accord.
And we will be okay because of that.
Well, let me know how we'll be okay with that.
Because you can have, come on now, you can have your own opinion and I can have mine. You just said earlier both people can be right, somebody doesn't have to be wrong.
So you learning?
Are you? I am. It's that hard for you to be like, yeah, I'm learning. Every time we're talking to somebody, we're learning.
That's not
If you're
true.
not, that's foolish.
Well, let me ask you this then: knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. What would you say knowledge is? How would you describe knowledge? What is knowledge?
Wealth.
Okay, knowledge is wealth.
Yes.
Okay, what would you say wisdom is?
Experience.
What would you say understanding is?
Comprehension.
Could you please give me an example of knowledge?
Your ability to perform in a situation is based off your knowledge. Your wisdom will guide you along with your knowledge to make the best decisions. And then, your
Well,
comprehension of it,
okay. And then what's the comprehension? Why you just throw that away like that? Comprehension of it. And what's the comprehension?
your ability to understand
But what's understanding? Your
the
ability to
topic,
comprehend?
the
No.
topic.
So
Like,
give me some example. Okay, so that's what I would say. I would say knowledge is what you know.
okay,
Knowledge is what you know, right?
okay,
I would say wisdom would be utilizing what you know in the correct manner.
okay.
So, for example, you know if you take a gun and put it in your mouth and shoot it, you'll blow your head off.
Mm.
Now, is that a wise thing to do?
No, and I'm not negating. You're like you're wanting to say what we're saying the same thing. You just don't like to say that we're saying the
Okay,
same
so
thing.
I think the issue is this:
You
we're not the
not
only ones
wanting
learning. Do you know
what?
there's people who's going to be listening? That's what I'm saying. Let's teach. Like you're taking things too personally, baby.
What?
We're just talking with each other so other people can learn what we might know already.
I
That's
am
what I'm
not taking
saying.
any. If I was offended or you know what I'm saying, like,
So listen to what I'm saying.
oh my god.
Would that be wise for someone to take a gun and put it in their mouth and shoot it?
Come on now. When did I say that was
You're just
like?
not answering the question.
No, that would not be wise.
Now, would it be wise if they were trying to find the fastest way to commit suicide?
Yes.
That's understanding.
Oh, okay. I am aware of what
No,
understanding is.
hold on, bitch. Listen.
Oh God, this is getting OD.
And you're going to love this. I know. I got you. Listen. Listen to what I'm saying. So those would be my examples. If you saw a car ram into the back of another car at a red light and there was no traffic, you'd be like, that was stupid as fuck. But what if they knew each other and they were doing a car insurance scam?
That wouldn't be
That's the
wise.
that's the understanding though.
Yeah, and
So
it wouldn't be wise.
I'm trying to teach what the understanding is, honey.
Right, and that would not be wise.
That's your opinion at that point.
Just like this is your opinion at this
No,
point.
well, I'm just giving an example of
No,
what
well.
having the understanding of something is. That's all I'm saying. All right.
Okay, so now that we all understand every angle of understanding,
What'd you say, sweetheart?
now that we all understand every angle of understanding,
So give me so I would like you to give me an example, please. And the only reason why I'm asking you is so I know if I taught you what I wanted you to learn from what I was trying to teach you. So could you please give me an example of what knowledge would be?
based on what just like I said earlier, you want me to answer the questions the way that you want them answered, right?
No, I'm just
That's what you just
asking
said.
if you can give me an example of what
Based
you think if you say knowledge is.
based off of what you just said, so
Yes.
that you can know if I'm listening.
Go ahead.
I'm asking you. So that's what you want. You want it in the context of relation to make sure that I'm understanding how you're explaining understanding.
That you're learning what I'm trying to teach you.
Okay. So you're trying to teach me the meaning of understanding, which is comprehension,
Of knowledge, wisdom, and understanding.
which I answered already.
But you didn't give me an example. You know when they be like, oh, okay, this is what a word is. Now use it in a sentence.
Girl, like, oh my God, challenging him. Like, this is a conversation of healthy debate. Like, okay, so to understand something the way that you want it to be understood about the cars wrecking and the insurance.
No, I want you to give me your own though.
Okay, so the knowledge. you've retained, again, the knowledge you've retained to do something.
Okay.
For example, you retained the knowledge to work on cars. You
Come
did
on
it for
now.
5 years.
Come
Oh, you
on
want me to talk
now.
about an insurance wreck?
Come on now. Talk to me.
The wisdom from the time to know how to do it efficiently.
Say it again one more time. Just the last part that cut out. You said the car mechanic.
The
Go
knowledge to
ahead.
work on the car, the wisdom from working on it, and the understanding circling in